Well, not a minute, but you know, I was like, wait, why can't I hear stuff? And why is this acting weird? And so a little bit of silence just to correct some issues before saying hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hi, I'm a practical eccentric, and I am here for Dreamlight Valley because it's update time. Oh, apparently the menu is like, oh, we're just gonna do this little intro loading thing, intro screen, whatever it is. But I wanted to start here tonight instead of starting actually in-game because we have stuff to read. I'm so excited. But before, I was going to say before we do that, but it's going to do that. It's fine. We'll just have to cope. I can't do everything fast enough to satisfy all of the parts of my goblin brain. Okay. So let's go to the quote of the night. We'll do the quote of the night and story. And then, all right, everything's acting weird. We'll just cope with the fact that everything is acting weird right now. So, quote of the night, and then story, and then on to things. So the quote of the night is, there are two ways to face the future. One way is with apprehension. The other is with anticipation. And that's from Jim Rohn. And the reason that I picked this quote tonight, and we'll keep it relatively short and sweet, is because I am in a big state of anticipation right now. Like, I'm trying to think if there's any apprehension going on. Not really. You know, things are going to be moving pretty quick over these next couple of weeks. If you have been with me before, you know that I am getting ready to lead a 4-day sale event at work. And that's over Labor Day weekend. So next week is go time. And like, I feel like I'm going up the roller coaster ride, like up the hill to get going. And it, you know, it kind of sucks because it's like, okay, I'm just ready to go. But I would count that as anticipation and not apprehension. It's excitement getting ready to go and kind of that, I just wish we were already there kind of moment. I've been getting other stuff done. I have a lot of stuff to do besides the event. So it's not like there hasn't been stuff to do, but there is another part of me that's just like, I'm ready to just go. Let's go. And then, of course, there was anticipation for this game because it's update week. So lots of big changes have come. And yeah, just really looking forward to getting into that tonight. So I get to satisfy a little bit of anticipation this evening by playing this game and seeing what all the, well, not all the new stuff, because obviously I can't do it all in one night, but I get to have some of it, and that's nice. So anyway, moving with anticipation and not apprehension, because, you know, things may be unpredictable. Curveballs may come with what's coming in the next couple of weeks, but that's okay. You know, we're adaptable. We can overcome, and we got to take it all in stride because, you know, whatever's coming is coming. So we might as well just make the most of getting ready to do stuff. So, short and sweet, mostly excited. Yeah, just really happy to be here tonight. And been looking forward to it all week because everything else is still kind of in the holding pattern while we're, you know, getting ready to, I don't know, hit the gas pedal starting Monday. So anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing well. I'm trying to think of what I need to have on my second monitor before I start diving into all the reading for the game. So give me just a moment. I need my Dreamlight Valley spreadsheet because of course I do. And then I think that's everything I need. So I've been doing my best to avoid looking at the in-game star path information, and I have yet to look at this. So let me open this up. This is the Emotional Rescue Update. The Emotional Rescue Update. Travel to a memorable realm, an emotional rescue. Head over to the Dream Castle, find a new door, and cross over into the headquarters, where you'll meet joy and sadness from Disney and Pixar's Inside Out. Help the duo inspire Riley for an upcoming talent show and welcome them to your valley. Buckle up for a retro road trip star path. Capture all your valley's fun in the sun by collecting fabulous retro fashions, including a new dream style for Donald, a cool rock and roll fox companion, and more. Tap into the power of nostalgia. Prepare for the return of the Memory Mania mini event. This time you'll need to locate Riley's phone as it spawns around the valley. Participate to earn new rewards, including the Nostalgia Capybara. Okay, that is new because they showed it and I was like, I don't remember that from last year because I've got the Anxiety Squirrel and I want to say there's a Raven. I think it's the Ennui, a Raven, and then there's an Embarrassment Sea Turtle, or Embarrassed. And there's a Envy Rabbit. So, yeah, they showed the nostalgia thing, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember that one. Do I not have that one? What's up with that? And so, it's new. Okay, good. Enjoy more decorating freedom. Seamlessly switch from line to diagonal fence modes for even more flexible designs and unique builds, or flex your interior decorator muscles with new customizable ceilings in your player house. Celebrate your creativity with these and more decorating improvements and emotional rescue. Ooh, that makes me interested because I knew about the diagonal fence modes and I actually saw somebody talking about ceilings. They were talking about it in the context of not being able to do it in Daisy's boutique challenge. And then, of course, people were saying, if you don't know, if you get a request from Daisy that you cannot fulfill for her boutique challenge, you can cancel the current challenge and get another one. And hopefully the next one will be something that you won't have a problem with. Theoretically, they should also eventually get rid of that being a request from her, because if you can never do a ceiling in her shop, you shouldn't be asked to do it. But there is a workaround. So just remember that if you have run into a request that you can't fulfill. I think the one that I ran into was I only had one object from the movie or whatever she was looking for, and it was an outdoor object, so I couldn't actually put it down in her shop. So I ended up canceling that and doing another one. So anyway, there's a fix. But yeah, customizable ceilings. I think I had mentioned that in at least one of my, if I didn't mention it, I thought it, in one of my decorating videos. I was like, I really wish I could change the ceiling in here. So, woohoo! All right. Check out your new photo gallery. Now you'll be able to take multiple photos for your Dream Snaps challenges, review, and submit directly from the photo gallery. I have seen that in the menu, but I don't know how it works yet. I already did my Dream Snap submission for this week, and the video is coming out tomorrow, like normal. But I thought about trying to take more than one shot because I actually dickered for quite a while about the shot. Anyway, I was fussing over nothing. But I was like, oh, this would be the perfect time to take a shot because it might be the right one, and then wait a little bit longer and see if, because I had a couple of critters running around with me. And I was hoping to get them more in the shot, but they were misbehaving. They weren't doing what I wanted them to do anyway. I thought about trying out the new photo gallery, but I was like, I don't have time. I've got to take a picture and submit it. So anyway, haven't played with that yet, but it is available. And then more surprises await. Expect new premium shop content this season, such as Lucky from Disney's 101 Dalmatians, and magnificent new dream styles for Anna from Disney's Frozen, and Tiana from, oh, nice, Disney's The Princess and the Frog. Yay! Some people that need some new outfits. All right. And then we have the Retro Road Trip Star Path. You're not going to give me the information here? Okay. Unlock vintage fashions and furniture with the Retro Road Trip Star Path. So I haven't looked at the stuff yet. All right, let's do this. And I didn't know that they were doing anything with the critters. Okay. And so I ended up accidentally equipping 2 critter companions. I didn't even know it was a thing, and I'm like, wait, why is the companion or the critter I just got rid of still following me around? Yeah, apparently you can have 2 now, and their inventories stack, so you can have essentially 2 extra bars of inventory if you have your critters high enough level to have a full bar of slots, and then they can level together. So I thought that was fabulous, which also makes for interesting resource gathering potential, because like, right, I didn't plan to have a squirrel and a bunny. I just did it because it seemed like they were 2 I needed to work on anyway. But you could theoretically, you know, garden and have somebody that picks up dirt and somebody that picks up vegetables with you, and have them picking up your resources for you, because they improved the pickups. They're faster and seem to, like, my complaint was that I wanted them to pick up stuff while I was actively gathering, like picking my vegetables and whatever, and they do now. They're faster and more proactive, I guess, is maybe how to phrase that. So if you were here with me last week, I spent the very end of my stream dickering about an outfit that seemed kind of appropriate for Joy and Sadness, and had a completely different outfit apart from the hair and makeup. And I just kept looking at it going, I don't like it, I don't like it. So I ended up switching it, and it's still blue and yellow, but I went with this outfit instead, just because, I don't know, it worked better for me than the other one did. So, and then she still has Bing Bong's wagon. Oh, I uncrafted some stuff this morning, because now it only costs coins. Gotta love that. That is another update. Ended up uncrafting a bunch of stuff. All right. I gotta go drop off this stuff. So this, let's see. What else do we need to look at before we start running around and actually doing stuff? So let's look at the shop. Yes, let's look at the shop. I went ahead and bought something. I bought the Hops Family Farm, because I actually thought I would use it in this week's Dream Snaps, and then I completely spaced it. It wasn't terribly expensive. I want to say it was like $1,200 or something. And then here's Lucky. Here's Anna's outfit, which, oh gosh, it's such a cute outfit. I would love to have it for her, but I think I'm going to hold off, partially because I need to spend some moonstones on the Star Path. But this is really cute. But it's a building, and buildings are pricey. And then I already owned both of these. I'm not looking at that just yet. Spring Festival Rapunzel, also very cute. This is cute, and it's only $1,500. But again, I think I'm going to hold off for now. And then, you know, these are repeats, right? These are recommended. So these have been in the shop before, and they're all cute in their own way. But I got plans for the ones that I have. Okay, that's... Nothing else has changed. Nothing else has changed. Oh, you know what I do want to see? I want to see what the Moonstone package is. So who else is super excited? I already saw that there were people bitching about stuff, and I was like, oh no. We'll see if I care about what they were bitching about. I try to avoid the spoilers before I actually get into the game when the updates come out, but sometimes it's really hard to do that when you're just doom scrolling and there it is. That's gorgeous. I wish this stuff would come back around, or they would put it in the premium shop or something, because I've liked all of them. I just can't afford to drop money on moonstones like this every Star Path. I just can't. So, oh gosh, that's super pretty. And what's this? A table. A chair. Those are cute. Ooh, that's a cute top. The pants are fine. It's weird, you know, if her skirt wasn't clipping through it, like, because her pants, so you can technically wear pants and skirts together, but they shouldn't allow that. It should just be like, no. That's cute. I would almost like to see it separate from the little apron, though, just the skirt itself. I like those boots. Ooh, I like that. Hand objects are so hard to come by in this game that it's nice when there's a cute one, you know? Anyway. Stuff I probably won't get unless I can justify, like, spending some birthday money next month, but, you know. You might want to spend birthday money on other things. Okay, let's read the Retro Road Trip Star Path. Embrace breezy summer nostalgia with the Retro Road Trip Star Path. Go fishing around the valley, spend time with beloved pet companions, and snap photos with your royal phone to capture all your valley's fun in the sun. You'll be rewarded with fabulous retro fashions, a cool fox companion, classic diner-inspired furniture, and more. Okay, so I already have some points because, of course, even though I'm not working on it or hadn't been working on it, I had already completed some duties. This is one of the biggest changes, this Star Path, and this is the thing, this was what was related to what people were complaining about. But it's split up now into routine duties, and so there's 5 weeks of duties, and they unlock over the course of the Star Path, so 5 weeks. So what's that? 38 times 5 is 35. So it seems like almost the duration of the Star Path to get all of these unlocked, unless you do the premium Star Path, which I will be doing, but I will not be doing it here because this is not the version of it I want. And then there's going to be these duties, which are like normal duties, but they also said they changed a lot of the time-locked duties, so things that take multiple days to complete. And here's my take, without doing anything yet, but with just what I've seen and read, is that it's a different form of time lock now. And so I'm curious to see if I can connect what I read people complaining about to what happens in here. But it's like they took away those time lock things, but then changed it into a different form. And so it makes me wonder if the metrics they're using to, like, measure success of, like, their player base logging in and playing is how many players are playing every day or every week or however frequently or whatever. And I'm wondering if we could get away from the time lock type things if they change to measuring by, like, how many hours people are playing. Because theoretically, this duty should take about the same amount of time for most players. So measure that instead of measuring whether or not I log in every single week and get these duties done. Or, you know, something like that. I don't really know how all of that statistical data is gathered and measures of success. That's a whole can of worms. But it just makes me wonder if, like, because people were saying that essentially the bonus rewards are time locked. Like, you have to, they only unlock over time. But I'll have to see if I'm remembering what they said correctly and if that's what it actually means. Or if it was just they didn't want to activate the premium. I don't know. Because there were people going, it's just for the bonus stuff. But of course, the people that don't want things time locked probably want to be able to get everything as fast as humanly possible. So, I don't know. So, rewards. Let's look at the rewards. It's interesting that they are marked premium. I wonder what that means. Does that mean you can only get them if you activate the premium star path, or is that only if you, like, as you progress through the star path, where, like, these things can only open up every week? Maybe once you get all of these open, can you then get the premium ones? So technically you can still get them, you just have to wait to get them unless you get the premium? Maybe? I don't know. They were saying that you could get everything on day 1. So I'm not sure. I'll be doing the premium here in a minute, so look at that. That's cute. I like this little hair. I don't know how often I'd use it. Mostly because I don't know if I can change the color of the bow. And when I can't change the color of the hair accessory, I tend not to use those hairs as frequently. It's not that I won't use them, it's just I don't use them as frequently. Little fox is cute. All right. Oh, that's something else I didn't try out. There's supposed to be motifs available in the picture mode now, and I have no idea how that works. That's cute. I actually know somewhere specific I would go back and redecorate one of my rooms using this object. I wouldn't fully redo the room. I would put that in that room. This bag is cute. We were just talking about hand objects. Adorable. All right. Can't really see these shorts underneath her skirt. Not a big shorts wearer in real life, and I tend not to put shorts on my character in this game very often. That's cute. That makes me want to make a little drive-in. Is this a rug? Or is this a motif? What is that? I feel like that might be a motif. But this is a motif. What is that? Is that a rug? Oh, look at this. That's really cute. These retro dining set. Oh, that's cute. Okay. The dress is cute. I don't know how often I'll wear it because it's orange. Not to say I'm against orange, but I don't tend to pick it frequently. Wow. All right. Nice little jukebox. What are these? Huh. Nice. A diner bench. Also cute. Joyful flower sunglasses. Very cute, very cute. Green dress. I don't know how I feel about the pink, but I like the green. Look at that. Yeah, totally gonna do a little drive-in. Cute. Patchy travel backpack. Also cute. All right. Little drive-in sign. And the convertible couch. Oh, the lights actually light. Nice. Are these posters? I need to know what those are. All right. There's Donald. And this little shirt. Complete with camera. The Cozy Cone Motel sign. Little snack bar. Ooh, I like the wallpaper. I don't know how often I'll use it, but it's cute. More moonstones. Moonstones. All right. Oh, it's a lighter color. Interesting. The pink, I think, looks better with this one than the other one. Mickey's outfit, also very cute. Feels very Grease to me. And then the floor. It's got an interesting kind of texture reflection quality going on there. Okay, so that's the basic rewards. I shouldn't say basic. Those are the rewards, and these are the bonus rewards. So different color. Look at that. Ooh, and then it's this little mint green situation. Okay, I'm into that. Oh, it's blue. It looks kind of like a mint, though. Maybe in the game it will look more blue. And there's the Cozy Cone Motel and moonstones. Okay, so now I need to know. I need to go to the shop to get the version I want. I really wish they would put the bigger one, in the event pages. Because I never want to get this one. I think I got this one like once. And then I was like, I feel like it's worth it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this one. So now I'm going to go look at the event again and see if the... Okay. So that makes me wonder, and now I won't know unless I look it up, whether or not they would unlock at the same pace as the routine duties. You know what I mean? Oh. Interesting. I thought... Did it not say that you could unlock it with premium? That's interesting. Did I not read that correctly? Maybe I didn't read it correctly. Okay. So it's still time locked. It's just time locked in a different way, which is what I thought when I was reading the stuff before it came out. So yeah, people are probably going to complain. People are going to complain no matter what we do, I think. Okay, so 5,000 Dreamlight, fishing, whipping up a 1-star meal, getting crafty, practicing mindfulness, and uprooting night thorns. Yeah, that's interesting. I thought that those would unlock. That brings me to remembering another thing. So let's go look at, what is this? Retro Road Trip Star Path patch notes. Is that what they call it? Oh, emotional rescue update. So the Star Path. The initial selection of duties on day 1 of the event provides enough tokens to unlock all rewards of the Star Path on the regular track. The non-premium Star Path players must complete the currently active routine duties to earn bonus rewards, unlocking the next set as they go. Premium Star Path players can complete all released routine duties in any order to access bonus rewards. But that doesn't say they're all available. So does that mean if I came in 5 weeks from now and I didn't have premium, that I could technically see all of these duties, but I would have to complete like this and then do this and then do the next one? But if I was premium, I could do them all in whatever way I chose, as long as they were already open? Because I thought it meant you could just access them all. So that's interesting. The phrasing is kind of odd to understand it. Yeah, they deleted the memory orbs duties, the restaurant-related duties, crafting of training manuals, which honestly, good. I don't mind the memory orbs and the restaurant duties, but I know a lot of people do, so that's fine. I actually don't mind the give gifts to people one. I don't mind those ones. They don't bother me too much. Apart from stream time, I usually don't have a ton of time to play, so it actually kind of worked out well for me, where I could just be like, oh, I need to go in and I gift people stuff, do some mining, cook some food, and then that's about all the time I have. So for me, it was fine, but I understand why people were bothered by it. So I don't spite them for getting rid of those duties. But that training manual one, 100%. Nobody needed to craft those unnecessarily. They're expensive to craft, and you should only really have to craft them if you want to change your characters. Previous duties that were limited to a specific number of times per day. So like the gift giving, I'm assuming. And required multiple days to complete have been removed. So there's routine duties. Okay, this is more detailed that I want to see. New routine duties unlocked each Wednesday for 5 consecutive weeks. Depending on the length of the Star Pass, this may vary in the future. New duty types. There will be a photo gallery and companion interaction related duties. Okay. Routine duties earn you tokens that can be spent on the Star Path and bonus rewards. Okay. Completing all routine duties ensures you unlock every reward in both tracks. Okay. Completing all weekly routine duties unlocks the following week's routine duties. Okay. Wait. If one jumps into the Star Path at a later date, they will need to complete the routine duties in the order they are released, but will be able to catch up to that given week's live routine duties. So if I didn't play, didn't get premium, came in a couple weeks from now, I could start at week 1, do these, do week 2s, and then be on week 3 and be current. Premium Star Path allows for a progress on all routine duties that have been released, but you don't have to follow the linear path of going through each week consecutively. So that same person with Premium could jump in week 3, but do any of them up to the week that they're out. That's what I misunderstood. Okay. And they've changed how long the path is. Essentially, they took that last week where you could spend your tokens and they converted it to 5 days extra of actually being in the Star Path and then only 2 days to spend your token. So you get a little bit of extra playtime, but the grace period in between is shorter. So, I mean, it really doesn't alter how long the Star Path would have been altogether if you count that extra week of spending those tokens. It just changes how long you actually have to work on the Star Path. Okay. Fence improvements, more floating islands. I knew that. So Rift and Time Islands. I haven't looked to see those yet. Player house improvements, customizable ceilings, placing large items. It is now easier to target specific locations when placing large items in edit mode. What does that mean? Curious to see what that means. And if I'll notice, since I haven't been doing a lot of outdoor decoration, which is where I'm assuming most of the large items are. But that does make me... Actually, let me go inside because this whole next section is about companions. So let's go inside and let's just go to the studio and see. There's something specific that I know is large and I remember having trouble placing it before where I wanted it to go. So let's do fountain. This. No, it still doesn't. Okay, it does tuck up like that, but I mean, but it's still spaced from the wall there. So it's not what I thought. I was like, maybe it'll let me tuck it closer to the wall. Some, but not all. Like I can't, there's really nothing impeding it from butting up against the wall there. I'd love to be able to tuck this in a corner because I considered putting this, I don't remember which room. I don't think it was the sunroom. No, it was the sunroom because I was getting ridiculous in there. And I couldn't tuck it into a corner. I actually had considered putting it in the center of the room at one point, but it's just so massive. And I mean, it's ridiculous, but it would have been kind of fun to put in there. Anyway. All right. So more companions. You can have 2 companions like we were talking, like I mentioned earlier. So they're inventory bonus stuff stacks, so you get all their additional slots, and they expand. I can speak. And both companions gain experience simultaneously, so that's wonderful. Assign companions. Players will now also be able to assign certain animal companions to villagers. Some of these are premium shop companions, so like Figaro to Minnie. I don't have Figaro, so sorry, Minnie. You get too many outfits, so you don't need a cat, too. Anyway. The Footstool, Dinah, Max, all of those are premium shop. But Pua, you can assign them to Moana or Maui, and then Hey Hey can also go to Moana or Maui. The Magic Carpet can go to Aladdin or Jasmine, and then Maleficent's Raven can go to Maleficent. Uncrafting station revamp. It uses star coins instead of Dreamlight. Stalls accessibility. Certain stalls will become placeable in new biomes across our expansion passes. Aladdin's Gem Stall. This is something I definitely wanted to know. Aladdin's Gem Stall. The Beast's Greenhouse. Yes. Kristoff's Stall. Yes. Mulan's Tea Stall. Now, see, I was wondering about Mulan's Tea Stall because we only have the tea leaves that came in her stall. There's Majesty, but I don't count that as like the same kind of tea leaves. It would be interesting to me if she could have different tea leaves in the different worlds. Like, the Rift in Time has different tea leaves than Storybook Vale and the Valley. You know what I mean? But that would involve them adding, what, 6 more tea leaf varieties? Anyway, I don't think that's what they're going to do, but we will put her stall down as soon as we humanly possibly can and find out. And then Tiana's meal stall, we knew that. Moana's fishing boat, yes, yes, yes. And Wally's garden. Once placed, these stalls will not be removable. I'm assuming they will be movable. Just once you put them down, you can't take them back out of the world, which is fine with me. I hope they mean they're movable, because I would hate to fully commit to, you live here now forever and always, because that doesn't seem right. But Aladdin's gem stall is going to give us the gems in those worlds on a regular basis. And the Beast greenhouse will give us the flowers. Kristoff's stall will give us hopefully not all of the resources, but some of the resources. And then Moana's fishing boat will give us the fish. So those are the things I really, really, really wanted. And Wally's garden would be great if you like either passive income that way, or if you are trying to stockpile vegetables and growable items for those different worlds. They're not terribly difficult to grow and stockpile on your own, but it is nice to have it even as a possibility. And then if you don't need it, you can just sell them, Okay, the photo gallery. Save pictures to the brand new photo gallery in your menu. Now you'll be able to take multiple photos of your Dream Snaps Challenge review and submit them directly from the gallery. This feature will require an online connection. Okay, that's fine. So how do we do that? It says from the menu. So here's the photo gallery. I haven't actually opened this yet. Nothing. So it's blank because I don't have any pictures saved. Fine. So let's get down and take a picture. That's not how we take a picture. Let's take a picture. There's a picture. Save to my gallery. Would you like to save this picture to your gallery? Remember, you can save eligible photos to your gallery and submit them to your current Dream Snaps Challenge later. Okay, save to my gallery. Okay. Now, let's go back in there. And then I could say delete, submit, or share. Okay. So let's... And you can click on it to make it bigger so you can actually see it. It'd be nice if you could save it to your computer from here. Like if there was... When you take a picture, you can hit E and save it to your computer directly. It'd be nice if that was in there. And in fact, I'm actually going to write that down. Hello, Beth. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am going through all of the stuff. I haven't even started playing because I'm reading all of like the patch notes and looking at the actual things that I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about. We just were looking at the photo gallery, but yeah, I'm excited. How are you doing? I hope you're excited too. Suggestions and bugs. In the photo gallery, it would be nice to have the E option to save directly to your computer like you can. And I mean, like I could take a screenshot, but anyway, like you can in picture mode. You don't have the update yet? Oh no. I'm sorry. Well, spoiler alert, because we're going to be looking at stuff. Well, that's a bummer. Hopefully you won't have to wait too long. I'm doing all right. I have a lot going on, but tonight is stream night and it's update time, and that's always a good thing. So, yeah. Like you can in picture mode. There we go. Trying to put that in my suggestions list. Oh, look, I can cross off this suggestion because they added the stalls. It's amazing. Yeah. This was added. Okay. Cool. That's kind of interesting to have in my spreadsheet. That they did something that I have on my suggestion list that I did put in their Discord. I know I'm not the only one, but you know, every voice counts when it comes to those quality of life things. Okay. Motifs for dream snaps. You can now add up to 5 photo motifs to your dream snaps. There's an updated tutorial for dream snaps with new and more detailed quests from Vanellope. So it looks like they've reworked The Haunting of Dreamlight Valley and Faith, Trust, and Pixel Dust. Okay, does that mean I need to... Where is that? Is that in here? Is that in here? Game guide. Is it just... Let's see. Is Dream Snaps not in here? Oh, it's not in alphabetical order. All right. Can I actually... Okay, so I can't actually get the updated versions or more detailed versions of those quests. So I'm assuming it's players who haven't come across those quests just yet. Using items, more points. Okay, check out the challenge. Okay, so how do we do this motif thing? This is still not how we take a picture, woman. Okay, so change camera mode, change image format. It's not this. What is this button? Oh. Is this a random? That must be a random thing. Okay, let's get out of that. No, that's still not how you take pictures. Okay. All right. So this is face. This is like body gestures situation. These are like camera effects. One day I'm going to figure out how aperture and focus work. I really don't understand that. Not into photography. I've heard those words. Doesn't mean I know what they do. Touch of magic, snippets, speech bubbles, avatar visible, hangout visible, villagers visible, critter visible, companion visible, visual effects. Okay, does this change in any way if I change the camera? I was kind of hoping there'd be like combos with 2 companions. Like, that'd be kind of cool. That would be a lot of work to make all the potential combinations of critters. But that would be interesting to see. Okay. Face. Still just camera stuff. This is like different times of day. Activate. But there's nothing in here to activate. How do we do the motifs? Okay. Well, I don't know how that works. I'm going to have to look into that because I have no clue. Not that I'm not sure if I'll use motifs a lot, you know? But it would be interesting to know how they work. I say that and then I'll probably, either figure it out or find somebody who has figured it out because people are already doing it. Challenge requirements. Okay. None of these seem to be the information I'm looking for. Actually, you know what? It's not exclusively Dream Snaps. Photo. Tools. Shovel. Watering can. Okay, it's not that. Camera. Camera. Take the prettiest picture. Okay. It's not it. Okay, hold on. Save to my gallery. Was there... I didn't... Oh! There it is. Okay. So it happens after you take the picture. And then you can go in and... Oh, I can't actually do anything with this button? What? Is that an undo button? That's an undo button. So you can tell how often I use motifs. Okay. So this is, you add it here. You add it in post. All right, fine. There we go. Whee! That's interesting that you could create your own little borders if you wanted to. I might have to mess with that. Because I have a ton of motifs. I don't use them because I don't do a lot of my what is it? What do they call that? There's an actual term for the, like, creating your own designs. Wow. Okay, enough of that. What is that called? Touch of magic. There it is. Okay. All right, shop UI. We've updated the look of the premium shop to be more dynamic and interactive. Like adding previews for the item's grid size. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Adding previews. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. That is handy. Because sometimes it is hard to tell because everything is scaled to fit that little area. To have that footprint. That's nice. Okay. Premium shop catalog. Now you can check out new arrivals to the premium shop from your mailbox. Oh. Oh, and then there's a bunch of bug fixes. Okay, expansion update for Storybook Vale expansion owners. The Teal Baby Dragon and Black Pegasus will both be available to collect in our next update after Emotional Rescue. Yes. All right, I'm excited about that. And another thing I'm excited about, and this is a show and tell kind of moment, is they fixed, I haven't scoured anything yet. I've only had, the normal minimum time in the morning before work to do regular, like, shop looking and gardening and stuff like that. But this morning when I did my shops run, I got distracted because look what gets caught in the lure traps now. The shadow snippets. I was so happy to see that this morning. I caught, from just this morning, I got 64 of these, which are the hardest ones to get in abundance because there's only the two sections of the bind, really. There's this and the Library of Lore, and that's it. And so I was super happy to see these guys floating around. I have no idea about the spawn rate of any of the other resources, but you know what? I want to know how we get the shops here. It's not a house then. Attractions? No. Let's see if I can search for the word stall. No. I'm wondering if there's going to be a quest to get those things, to be able to place Moana's boat, Beast's flower stall, Aladdin's gem stall, all those things. I'm wondering if there's going to be a quest to get that stuff done. But I will hopefully get a chance to scour all of the worlds at some point in the near future and see if the spawn rate has been affected. I have already done the shops today. I did those this morning. I am getting this icon again, which I really, really dislike. Like, if there's nothing new, don't give me this icon. Okay. Is there anything else? There's a whole list of bug fixes. There always are. And I'm not going to go through each of those because we've already spent almost an hour gabbing. Well, I've been running in my mouth anyway. All right. So let's go to the castle and see if we can unlock the realm. We'll start there. Okay. So yes, I understand why that person was complaining about not being able to get everything unlocked because of the, what are those duties called again? Routine duties being locked regardless of whether or not it's premium or not. So nobody can get everything done until at least the 5th week, which I understand why they're upset. I do feel like it was a little cheeky, and that might be being nice about it, that they essentially were like, hey, we got rid of all of the time lock duties for the Star Path, and then created a different form of time lock to replace it, kind of. And again, I feel like they need to figure out a different way of measuring their success, but I don't know how complicated that would be to do. You know what I mean? Like, that is not my job in any way, shape, or form. So it sounds like good on paper from an outside perspective, but I'm sure trying to figure out how to make, you know, whoever is running the show and the executives at the top level satisfied by the metrics you're using, and getting them to change that standard might be a really difficult road to try and go down. So I get it. I get being like, these are the measures we have to go by, and so we have to figure out how to make sure people are playing regularly. Anyway, yes, Lilith, behind this door is a most unusual place. The inner recesses of the human mind. There you can speak with emotions, observe memories, and even create dreams. Let's open the door.
How
Do it. Oh, and I also got a refund of Dreamlight in relation to the uncrafting machine. I don't know if that amount varies based on how much you had used the uncrafting machine. I didn't use it a ton, and I got 5,000 if I'm not mistaken. I could look at my mail if anyone is actually interested in knowing the exact number, but I'm pretty sure it was 5,000 Dreamlight. I don't know how much I spent, so I don't know if it's how much I spent or if everyone just got like 5K. I don't know. Stupendous. You are now free to explore. Wait. Something's not right. Oh. Okay. Pick up the memory that fell out of the realm door. And then talk to Merlin.
Rather peculiar.
How peculiar. Why this door seems incapable of entrance or egress. Why did this happen? Why can't I open the door? Or how are we going to fix this? How are we going to fix this?
Listen closely.
Well, emotions do have great power in this realm. Perhaps we've disturbed some sort of delicate emotional balance. This memory will power the door, but at the moment, it's incomplete. Specifically, the essences of joy and sadness seem to be missing. Though with some determination, one should be able to restore the missing emotional essences to this memory and open the door again. Wait, do you mean that emotions are physical things? Or how do we add more joy? Or how do we add more sadness? I want there to be one where how do we add both back in? Let's go ahead and do the first one. How should I put it? In the realm you're trying to enter, emotions are potential friends.
Yes.
You can talk with them, dance with them, even shake their hands. Oh, okay, you're going to let me have all of them. Where's the little icon that lets me know I'm going to choose more than one? Let me think. Of course, many people find that cooking brings joy. Perhaps cooking a favorite dish will enhance this memory. How do we add more sadness? Well, that will be a challenge to your creativity, for sadness is rarely found in this bountiful and eternal valley. So I'm looking for something that doesn't belong in the valley, or something that's upsetting, or something that makes everybody sad, not just me. The third one. Night thorns. Those could generate sadness. What a splendid idea. Those certainly make everyone sad, including yours truly. Taking a picture of a night thorn may imbue the memory with sadness. I get it. I'll go restore the memory now and get that door open. Okay. Cook any dish that makes you happy. Can I just cook my tried and true berry salad? Oh my goodness. Bing Bong's wagon makes me happy. Can we use that? Produce joy? Whee! Okay. I love the fact that the rainbows take a minute to, like, go away. That's nice. That's nice. All right. Any dish? It's literally any dish. That's funny. Well, can I make some crackers then? It'd be really, like, cheap and... Are these in order alphabetically now? Is the whole list in alphabetical order now? Has that been a thing for a minute? Because I stopped paying attention to that. There. It'll be as cheap as possible. Okay. Take a picture of a nightthorn. So I did completely go through all the worlds recently. But I feel like it's been far enough that I have plenty to use for duties and whatnot. No. Not that it matters. Well, she even looks a little sad. Alright. Return to the inside-out realm door in the castle. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. So I moved all of my carts to the meadow. This week's Dream Snaps was like a farmer's market. It was an outfit challenge, but I did do some decorating for it, because why not? And I've been thinking about consolidating all of the carts and stalls and stuff into one location, so now they are. Except for Goofy stalls, right? Because you can't. Unless they've changed it, and I don't know that. I always expect them to stay stuck in their biome, so really. Place the restored memory in the inside-out realm door. Ooh, it's all cute and multicolored. Okay. He wants me to talk to him now.
Excellent.
Yes, yes, there you are. Good. Oh, okay. You just had an icon over your head like I was supposed to talk to you. Well, let's go in. Shall we? It's so cute. Can I have that color of that little sofa? Or is it just the lighting in here? Uh-oh. What'd you do? What happened to the console, Joy? Oh, one of the reasons I picked these two critters too is that even though it's a brown squirrel, it's kind of like similar to yellow. And then the blue rabbit. So I still had my critters also looking like Joy and Sadness a little bit. Anyway. She's short. She's not tiny, but she's not full size either. I love that. Okay. I like having games with different size characters. It's nice. Oh, come on. Are you okay? Or maybe I should come back. Or, whoa. Are you okay?
Right.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll be fine. Everything will be fine, maybe. Wait, who are you? Are you the mind worker I called for? Yep, I'm a mind worker and I'm here to help you. Or, that's not important, I'm here to help. Or, more importantly, who are you? That's not important, I'm here to help. Okay, well, welcome to headquarters. I'm Joy and I'm really glad to see you. So here's the thing. We've got to get the console fixed as quickly as possible. Riley's got a talent show coming up and she can't do this without us. What does this console normally do? What's wrong with it now? Huh. Oh, this is one of those troubleshooting exercises, isn't it? Where you pretend not to know how to fix things, so I have to walk you through it all. Yes, exactly. Or if it was, I couldn't tell you. Or no, I really don't know what to do. I feel like I should be honest. Ah, gotcha. I'll play along. Fair enough. So Envy was driving and she kind of overloaded the console. She must have been scrolling too fast. Now none of us can help Riley.
Oh boy.
And the timing couldn't be worse. Riley needs us to help her get inspired for the show. Uh-oh. Hopefully that'll be the end of that. my husband got me sick, and so I still have like this lingering scratch in my chest. Sucks. What do you need me to do? Well, some parts flew out when the console overloaded. They couldn't have gone far. Okay, I'll find the missing parts, then install them back into the console. That sounds like a plan. You do that, and I'll do something else. Okay, so it does look like it was the lighting, because this does look orange. Does this always sit on the floor? I thought it had legs. Or is it slightly different than the one that we have? All right. Well, give me your parts. It's so cute in here. Did you just give me a random diamond? Ooh, look how cute. So cute. All right. Hey, look, a handy dandy workbench. I wonder what we could be using that for. What? Minty merriment. Why did the soup spill out of the pot? Because there was a leak. Oh, triple dunk gum wrappers. Awesome. I love it. It's so cute. All right. All right, more parts, more parts. Ooh, quite a bit of parts. Some parts might have to be crafted. Is this another one? Yes. What's a fashion designer's favorite dessert? Pie a la mode. What? Family chat? No. Okay. Okay. What the? All right. I would love to have Edna mode. Surprise, she's another sassy character. What is this? Is this the actual exit? Do not enter when light is flashing. Okay. This thing. I want one of these. They're just so pretty. So pretty. Okay. Did I miss any? Oh, there was another way up, wasn't there? Okay, let's go up there and just check it out. And then go to the workbench. Okay. Very empty. Okay, nothing else. That's fine. Hello, little springy rabbit. Okay. Alright, so what are we crafting? Caution sliders. Okay. And furniture, refined material. Okay, nothing else is popping up and saying, make me, make me. Okay, is that it? Interact. Alright, good deal. Hello? Excuse me. I would like to talk to you. Woohoo! Thank you so much for fixing the console, you extremely talented mind worker, you. It's Lilith, actually.
Right.
Oh, I am so sorry, Lilith. I never even asked your name. So embarrassing. Well, thank you, Lilith. Now, it's time to get those memories rolling. Ugh, not another problem. The console's working, but the memories aren't being sent to long term. You know what that means, right? Riley can't remember anything long term, or Riley's personality can't develop, or some undefined disaster could happen. I mean, all of those. The some undefined. Exactly. What do you suggest? Really? Well, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the routing controls. Let me show you. Okay.
Right.
So when those flippers are lying down, the memories flow through... blah, 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 blah. So when those flippers are lying down, the memories flow through smoothly. When the flippers are standing up, they're blocking the flow. The big red routing control buttons move the flippers. Okay.
Fantastic.
Could you try using the routing controls on this side of the room first, then the ones on the other side? If you do that, I bet you can get those memories rolling again. Okay. To align them horizontally. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, there's the green one, the red one, the blue one. Is it just those three? Okay. So I've got the blue and the green and the red and the green. So we do this, and then we do that. Okay. Okay, then. Now what? Tell me more. Hey, great job on the memories. They're really flowing now. You're welcome, or it was easy, or I'm going to bill you extra for that. You're welcome. I can't tell you what a relief this is. Thank you so much for your help. Hold on a second. Just realized things are misbehaving. Hold on. Okay. I just had to refresh something because it was behaving weirdly. But not surprising. Not surprising. Okay, let's fix this. That's not what I want. I want this. And then this. There we go. Okay. Now could I ask you one more favor? Sadness is down in long-term memory. She was looking for older memories to inspire Riley for the talent show. But she hasn't come back yet. I'm getting worried that she might be stuck in a loop of obsessing over the weight of life's problems. You want me to go find her? Or that doesn't sound like my problem. Or why don't you go find her? You want me to go find her? Yes. Please. I really appreciate it. You shouldn't have too much trouble spotting her. She's a bit shorter than me and wears glasses. Really? Oh, and she tends to leave a trail of blue memories behind her. Anything else I should know? Yes. Don't forget to wear your mind worker safety gear. I wouldn't want you getting hurt in long-term memory. Those shelves are tall. There should be a spare mind worker helmet and a pair of mind worker gloves around here somewhere. You're so trusting. I could be anybody. Just because I say I'm here to help. Where did she say they were? Search the realm for them. Okay. Well, this realm isn't super complicated yet. So it should be pretty obvious, correct? Ah! Little hidden nook. That's a new item. Ooh. Excuse me. Excuse me. It didn't show up. Wait, what? Okay, I don't understand. Anti-anxiety armchair. Is that just a in this realm thing? Weird. It's not like randomly over in any of these places, is it? It's not in this door, is it? This realm is not that big, so where the heck is it? Was it up top? And I just... Find a mine worker helmet. Find mine worker gloves. I don't have them on my person already. Is it in my... It's not there. Search the realm. The realm is not that big. Ah! Excuse me? Everlasting cotton candy. It smells yummy, but you think this cotton candy is meant for something other than eating. Okay. Can I open some other... Okay. Secret lockers. Mindworker gloves. And... a Mindworker helmet. You know, it doesn't look too terrible with this outfit, all things considered. I love that the lockers are sized based on the size of the characters. It's cute. Does that mean... So Joy isn't quite as tall as this locker. She's shorter than May. Does that mean Sadness is going to be tiny? Look how little this locker is. Okay. Guess we won't know until we find her. Use the elevator in the middle of headquarters to head down to long-term memory. Okay. Let's go. Find Sadness. I really hope she's really short. Being a short person, I would like her to be short. Where did the astronaut get her diploma? At a university. It's funny. All right. More of those to move around. Something that looks like I'm going to put stuff in them. Little pallets of memory orbs. All right. So we've got blue and red and blue. Okay. So this and this. The green was a red herring. Or was it a green herring? Yes, I said that. So is this just a triple dent gum? Oh. What's a cowboy's favorite dinosaur? A bronchosaurus. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I should show all of these to Goofy. Okay, so is this just a little nook or is this a way to go? Because I want to go the other way too. There's something musical happening over there. All right. All three are up. Green can be moved independent. So let's do this. And then this. Okay. A musical orb of some sort. Oh, look. Flashy diamond. This diamond flashes especially bright. Okay, so that was a special. Why is this weird? Don't be weird. So it was a special diamond and not just a random diamond. And then this is piano lesson musical memory. This memory was formed during a piano lesson. Maybe it could inspire Riley. Okay. I really should have dropped off all that crap I got out of the uncrafting station. Oh, I was about to say, there's going to be something kind of sweet about riding around in Bing Bong's wagon here. Triple dent gum. Can monsters jump higher than trees? Of course they can, because trees can't jump. Ooh! Thank you very much. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, yes. On the Twitch side. Fantastic. And now I've clicked all the wrong buttons on my second monitor and have screwed everything up. Because that's how it is. Hello, Sasha. Sasha TTV? Unless there's another way to pronounce that. I was sitting here trying to, like, puzzle it out, but I had a friend growing up named Sasha, so that's the first thing I spotted in your name. So if you pronounce it differently, I will attempt to see it a different way. But I hope you are doing well. I am doing all right. I'm very excited about the Star Path. And all of the new updates, and the new realm, and the new characters, and everything. So, good. How are you? Ooh, there she is in there. And she is tiny. Look how short she is. Okay. So I've got... Okay. So we need to do the... Is that orange and red? I feel like that's yellow and red. And then the blue, yellow, and green. There we go. Also doing great. Excellent. Are you also a Dreamlight Valley player? And if so, are you also excited about the update? Why don't balloons go to school? Because they're scared of pop quizzes. 6 out of 10. Not too bad. Hey. You're so short. I love it. Okay, hi, you're Sadness, right? That's me. Oh. Are you okay? I'm so happy to see you. Or do you always cry like that? Are you okay? I mean, she's Sadness. Oh, I'm fine. Just spiraling in a vortex of crushing uncertainty. But that happens sometimes. I'm here to help. Joy sent me. She did? That's nice. Thanks. Oh, excuse me. You're welcome. I'm here to lead you back to headquarters. Oh no, we can't go back yet. I have to finish here. You're looking for memories, right? Or you're trying to inspire Riley? Or you're searching... You're researching chewing gum jokes? Sure, tell me your skeleton joke. You are looking for memories, right? Yeah, Riley won't be inspired for her talent show unless I find some memories. Then let's find some memories together. You'd do that for me? Thank you. The memories of Riley's piano lessons should be around here somewhere. I probably shouldn't touch them, though. I don't want them to turn sad. Yes, I noticed the blue memories on my way in, or why are you making Riley's memories sad? Or it's okay, being sad is a part of life. That one. You're nice to say that. I think so too. Let's go find the musical memories. They should help us, should help inspire Riley for her talent show. Fantastic. Why don't skeletons ever fight each other? Because they don't have the guts. It should be on a triple dent wrapper. All right. All right, squirrel. Good for you. I kind of feel like I should be equipping the emotional critters, you know? Like, that seems like it might be fitting. All right. So, I've gotten 2 out of 4. Okay, I need to be looking for musical notes around. I didn't see any others in here, but just so I don't walk away from a corner where it is, you know? All right, so we're going to look at this inside wall first. Oh, why hello. Let's see. We've got yellow and red, blue and yellow, and blue and green. So blue and red are both up. So if I do this one, and then I do this one, that should be it, right? I see you in there. Ooh, and another thing. Hopefully it will show up in my menu, though. Inventory. Tiny bowler hat. This hat is cute, but far too small for you to wear. My son would wear it because we have a thing now. Am I also an artist? I tend not to favor that label just because I get all self-conscious and weird about it, but I would consider myself artistic. Although I haven't really been doing anything lately because I've been doing so much other stuff, I haven't had time. Although, after the next 2 weeks, I should have some time, and I'm thinking about getting out into my art space and actually doing some stuff. It might just be decorating and cleaning, but the decorating I've been looking forward to, and I might make time to actually work on some projects, but it's been just so dang hot here and humid that my art space is in my garage, and it's just super uncomfortable. So, you're also an artist. Awesome. So what kind of art do you do? Memory orb transport cart. I was wondering if we were going to get this. So now let me look and see if it actually showed up in my collection menu. It did not. Yeah. But look how many objects there are. So it should be here. Maybe once I leave the realm, it really shouldn't work that way, but maybe it's misbehaving. You're a digital artist, so that's pretty cool. I've been trying to learn some stuff around that, but I am not savvy. My son is pretty good, though. I mean, he just started learning stuff this last year on digital art stuff. He's a freshman this year, so he's really early, but he's pursuing visual arts as his major in high school and has ambition to be an animator. So, you know, I was like, you should teach me what you know, son. Okay, that was another memory. That was 3 out of 4. Okay. So let's see. Well, that's pretty cool. And it's a great field to be in this day and age, you know? Alright, I'm still following the left wall as I continue to make my way around. Hopefully not blatantly running past anything. Alright. Because theoretically, it's all connected. See anything there? Yeah. Also do animations? Cool. Yeah, he'd really like to get it. Oh, what's this? To improve long-term memory access, use the routing controls to align wall flippers horizontally. Well, I was already doing that. Oh, there it is. You just gotta follow the walls long enough. But that's pretty cool. Talk to Sadness. Oop. Yeah, I think he'd like to do make his own animations and do some YouTube, but that's a whole can of worms. Not to say we can't figure it out. It's just there are some steps along the way that doing creative pursuits for business is wonderful, especially if you enjoy it. But you do have to wear so many hats doing that because you can't just make the art, right? You have to do the business and the marketing and all of the back end work to make things go. And so it's not like you have to know how to do all of that awesomely right out the gate, but it is one of those things that some of it you can kind of like, you know, do rudimentary stuff, and then other things you really got to be thoughtful. And he gets hung up being like, oh, that sounds hard. And it's like, okay, it's not that hard. You just have to think about it a little bit and like do some brainstorming exercises. And, but he's what, 14? So he's got time to develop those skills, you know? It's too bad there aren't many piano lesson musical memories left, but these ones should be inspiring too. I sure hope this works, Sadness, or all in a day's work, or they're not just inspiring, they're amazing. Trying to do that also? Cool. Well, more power to you. Stick with it. Don't let, you know, too many... Don't let the negative inner critic voices win, you know. Try and make a plan and stick to it and stay consistent and just keep working through without worrying too much about the quantifiable problems. The real problem is if you're trying to rely on it entirely for financial support, then that adds a whole layer of pressure. It's one of the reasons that I don't do creative pursuits with the intention of financial support anymore, because I did that at one point and it was so stressful that I was just like, I can't. So I have a regular job that takes care of the bills. You know, it would be nice if there was a little bit more income, but that's a whole nother thing. But, you know, I don't do this because I have to pay my mortgage with this. And that is a huge relief because, like I said, I have tried to pursue creative things in order to provide financial support. And it became so focused on whether or not I was producing money enough that it killed the creativity and led to a really, really bad depression. So try not to let that stuff take over, and hopefully you have other ways of maintaining your bills if the creative stuff is not currently maintaining your bills. I am not in the market at the moment. This is mostly still like kind of a hobby level for me, so a lot of the art type stuff that I would need, I either make for myself or I'm trying to learn how to make. Part of the reason I do that, besides not having the budget, is I want to learn some things, and I also am kind of enjoying like the stuff that I'm doing to be kind of basic at the moment, because that's where I'm at the minute. So it's kind of representative of where I am in this particular portion of my creative journey. But if I were in the market, I would totally consider, you know, hiring someone and passing the love around, because I think artists need the work and need the exposure and need to be supported. But unfortunately, I can't at the minute. But I get it, man, and more power to you, and I wish you all the luck for sure. Gosh, I hope so. Could you help me bring the memories back to the recall tube? It's over near the entrance. Yes, I saw it. And I get it, man. Putting yourself out there and asking is always a tough thing, so don't give up. Do I just hit this table? Do I not do that? Just talk to her. Okay. If we put those musical memories in the recall tube, they'll be foomped back up to headquarters. I'm sorry. Foomped might not be a real word. I am down with that word, though. Foomped? I mean, I get what it means. All right. There we go. Interact. Oh, I wanted to see them foomp. You should do 2 jobs. One is your side hustle with art and the other is your job at a cafe. Yep. Yeah, it takes some of that pressure off, for sure. I work in a library. There they go, all the way to headquarters. Good luck. Memories. Good luck, or Riley needs you, or this had better work. Riley needs you. Thanks for all your help, mind worker. It's very nice of you to help me. It's Lilith, and it's all in a day's work. What else do you need? Lilith. I like that. We should check with Joy. She'll know what to do next. Return to headquarters with sadness. Come on. You tiny little thing. I love it. So cute. Alright. I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Hello, Joy. Dream on. Okay.
Fantastic.
That talk prompt is not coming up easily with her. It's interesting. You're back. You're both back. That's great. Yeah, Lilith helped me a lot. Did you get the memories? Oh, yep. They got here safe and sound. Uh-huh. That doesn't sound right. What's wrong, Joy?
Oh, boy.
Well, it's just, I'm not sure the memories are going to be enough. I'm worried we'll need more to really inspire Riley to have fun and shine at her talent show. That's not your job. Your job is not to worry. But there aren't any other piano lesson memories. Sounds like we need something more than just memories. We could give up and wallow in self-pity. Lucky for you, I'm a new plant expert. Lucky for you. Oh, good. What should we do? There has to be something. Let me think.
Yay!
I've got it. Dream Productions. What's Dream Productions? How do you produce dreams? Or where is Dream Productions? Is that nearby? Or Dream Productions? I mean, don't dreams just happen naturally? Not if you've paid attention to the Inside Out movies. Where is Dream Productions?
Right.
Well, the main Dream Production stages aren't too far. But Joy, what about security? Sorry, Lilith, it's a long story. What's Dream Productions? How do you produce dreams? That one. Another test, huh? Well, Lilith, Dream Productions is kind of like a studio where Riley's dreams are made. But they won't let us back in there, will they? Lilith, we got in trouble in the blah blah blah. Strike that, reverse it. Lilith, we got in trouble the last time we visited. Dream Productions? I mean, we just heard that they happen in a studio. Okay. Wow, you're really taking this test thing seriously. Okay, all of Riley's dreams have to be carefully scripted and acted out. That's just how things work. That's why our dream didn't work. It wasn't carefully scripted or acted out. Fine, all right. We did get in a little trouble there, but we were only trying to help.
Yes!
And that's why I looked for a backup location. Come with me. I found a different place to make dreams happen. Okay, I followed you. Oh, enter Joy's dream production space. Is that this? Fantastic. Okay, talk to Joy. Cute. Can I run around and look first? Oh, I love that there's like all of these pieces over there. Like they need to make like a prop shop. Cute. Okay. I love it. I love it. I'm just gonna look around first, ladies. I'm sorry. I'm so busy. I'm busy looking around. Hey, look, triple dent. Triple dent gum. Why are hockey arenas so cold? Because they're full of fans. 7 of 10. You know, I had the thought, because I'm still missing those Jafar, like, memories or whatever they are, like notes. And I'm wondering if they were in the castle, and I completely missed them when I was in there because I was so focused on getting the story done. So I've been thinking about going back to that castle and seeing if I can find the notes, because that's the only place I could think in Rift in Time. Eternity Isle, there we go. That I don't go regularly that might have a bunch of notes. So that's my thought. Okay, I already found this bow, but don't mind me. Welcome to Dream Productions North. I found it after we had our adventure on the main Dream Production sound stages. It looks great, or it looks like a movie studio, or why is it so empty? That one. Because it's full of potential. Can we really make a dream for Riley here?
Yes!
Of course we can. We'll call it I Can Be a Classical Pianist. You can act, direct, and star. And Sadness and I will be your crew.
Right.
The
right.
memories you found are good, but our dream will add a special subconscious motivation. How do we do that? I'm glad you asked. First, we need to prepare. Step 1, set up a fabulous arrangement of furniture. That'll be the set dressing. Step 2, dress up in a fantastic outfit. That'll be your dream wardrobe. What do you think? I love design, or I've always wanted to be a director, or this is all too overwhelming. I love design. So do I. I guess I'll need some classy looking furniture and then some elegant clothing. That's right. Start with some classy furniture. Something with gold trim would be nice. While you're doing that, I'll work with Sadness to set up the shots. Okay. Decorate the stage with classy gold-trimmed furniture from the Dream Productions platform. Okay. Over here? Or do I just need to do this? Okay. Do we have a classy... Oh, do I need to grab it from the other thingies? Is that what's happening? Well, this is gold. And this. Why won't you let me? Okay. Okay, I can't move that. Is that it? I don't think anything else over there is gold lined. Oh, but there must be because it's acting like I need more stuff. Well, this is class. Oh, it's got that screen on it. That it? Okay.
Right.
She's easier to talk to here. Like her talk button's coming up easier. So I wonder what, maybe it was just glitched in the other part of the realm. Nice work on the furniture. Now it's time to dress in elegant clothing, just like a real concert pianist. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, apparently I was already dressed. Now, why don't you tickle those ivories so Sadness can start filming? Places, everybody. Do you mean I should play the piano or tickle you? Tickle, tickle, tickle. Or brush my teeth? I feel like I want to say this just to be a smartass. Brush my teeth? No, because the triple dent gum ad will, not that song again. Quick, play something on the piano. Show us the acting talent and inspire Riley. Okay. Interact. What if I played the triple dent gum theme on the piano? A day has passed. Time to check in with Joy. Well, that was convenient. Okay. The reviews for last night's stream are finally in. Thanks for waiting with us, Lilith. Yeah, it's easier to stay awake when there's someone new to talk to. Let me see. Riley's latest dream, a snooze fest? Stodgy piano causes classical gas? That doesn't sound good. Oh no. Riley thought her piano lessons were the most boring thing ever, and all her friends agreed. How could we forget that? Now there's no way Riley will go to the talent show. This is terrible. The dream wasn't that bad, or you're right, the dream was no fun at all, or we did a great job. Those reviewers know nothing. I kind of want to say you're right. And you worked so hard, Lilith. Don't you want to lie down on the floor with me in despair? It's nice and cool. Come on, team. Let's turn this desperation into inspiration. But how? We could try a different dream. Maybe something more colorful. Riley's room is full of colorful clothes and posters. Or more lively. Riley loves to get up and dance. Or more scary. Riley will definitely pay attention to a real nightmare. I'm thinking colorful. Although lively is, I mean, she's a hockey player, so you'd think that she would be into, like, liveliness. What if we made Riley a pop music concert dream? Riley does have a lot of good memories of Get Up and Glow, even if she pretends she's too mature for them sometimes. Yes, it's a start, but we need something more. Something to cheer on Riley the same way she cheers on her favorites. What about a light stick? Some of her favorite bands have special light sticks for their fans to wave. Where I come from, we can make one, or we can craft one together. I make stuff like that all the time, or it's easy when you have a crafting station and royal tools. The middle one.
Yes.
You have a workshop? Where? Dreamlight Valley. It's a place where dreams come true. You mean another Dream Productions? That's amazing. You kidder, you. Pretending you didn't know how Dream Productions work. I'll bet the new Dream Productions backlot can help Riley have even bigger dreams. So when do we start? I'm glad you're so eager, or ready to go right now, or fine about delegating your work. So eager. Are you kidding? I'm all about Riley following her dreams. Though if I'm going to be there for more than an hour or so, I'll need a way to keep helping Riley. Well, I could build you a remote headquarters. Then you could help Riley even when you're in Dreamlight Valley. Ah. Right. Lilith, you are a genius. Let us know when you've set up a remote headquarters at this Dreamlight Valley soundstage. Then we can get the show on the road. All right. Return to Dreamlight Valley. Fantastic. This is not how I get back to Dreamlight Valley. Okay, so there's still more triple dent wrappers that I have not found. Guess we'll see. All right. Whew. Monster is pretty tart, but when it starts to, it's not warm, but it's not cold anymore. So it's like all right. Now, last week Claire was in here and said, where are you going to put them? And I said, I don't know. And then I've, like, off and on thought about it all week and still have no idea where I'm going to put them. Let's see. I don't get to see what it looks like yet, do I? I mean, I saw this online. But you guys... I've got a lot of people up here still. Who's up here? I've got the Cheshire Cat up here. I've got Peter Pan up here. I've got Aladdin and Jasmine up here. Oh, nope. I've got Nala, Simba, Timon, Pumbaa. And then in the Forgotten Lands, I've got the Fairy Godmother and Jack and Sally. They don't feel Forgotten Lands to me. You know what? Oh, good God, no. Why'd you do that? What the? No. Can I just do this? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay. I don't think Forest of Valor is right. I also have, what is this? Beauty and the Beast, Alice, and then the Frozen peeps live here. And then Mulan and Mushu live here. Okay, down on the beach is Eric, Ariel, Moana. Maui is over there. Stitch is over here. I think it might have to be the Frosted Heights. Nobody's living up here right now. Interesting. All right, well, let's stick them up here for now, then. And we'll see what comes of it. All right. Do. That's not what I want. The footprint's really small, which is nice because some of the houses have huge footprints. Joy and sadness are back in the valley, you say? Well, I always thought of them as two sides of the same coin. Best get to building them a nice place to stay. Oh, yes. 10,000. Well, what do you know? I'm feeling more joyful myself. What about... Or maybe that's the extra star coins jingling in my pocket. Maybe. You get so much of my money, Scrooge. Who are we kidding? Oh. Maybe they can't stay here. They've got greenery coming out of the bottom of the... Or, you know, coming out of the ground next to their thing. Seems a little out of place. Oh, you're so cute. So what do you think? This place is amazing.
Aww.
The scenery looks so real and the costumes on your actors are incredible. Hey, you over there, you're doing a great job. Look at his smirk. Like she was checking him out and he's like, that's right. Look at me. Eric. Playing it up. So this dream production soundstage is a bit special. The actors stay in character all the time, or it's open 24/7. Teenagers can take naps anytime, you know. The cameras are hidden so they don't get in anyone's way. It's open 24/7.
Okay.
Got it. Wow, I can't wait to see everything. But first, we have to make that light stick for Riley. We'll need to gather some colorful materials to make the best light stick ever.
Yes!
If you can find those materials, I'm sure I could put them together. Meanwhile, I should go check out the new remote headquarters. We'll meet up when you're done. Now, they did not fix... Oh, has it rained? When I planted these earlier today... Oh, it did rain. No, that rained this morning. This L shape that has not been getting watered by the gardener, I had to water by hand until it started raining. So it's interesting that they're all fully grown now because I expected to have to water that side. So I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure if they kind of fixed it. No. Or if it rained at some point while I was playing tonight. Maybe it like counted. I don't know. Okay, so yes, all of my stalls are over here now. Because I did the farmer's market dream snap. And I'd been thinking about putting everybody together anyway, so technically now I can just do a quick run of all of this. Anyway. It's not set up to look pretty. It's just set up to be functional at this moment. Okay. Gather colorful materials for the light stick. Could I just do this? Topaz. Onyx. Did we just do this? It's aquamarine. Aquamarine. Topaz is not blue in this game. In real life, topaz comes in at least 2 colors. I know it comes in a blue and a yellow. Golden color. And then... Oh, nope. Does that count? It does. Okay, so then I need a blue falling penstemon, which should theoretically be in here. Alright, and then seaweed. Oh, so my kids are surviving their first week of school. We're super excited about it. They'll be fine. Although, honestly, both of them have been relatively in good spirits. Like, my oldest has not been complaining. You know, I ask him how his day is, and he's like, it was good. So, that's nice to have that. And then my youngest, who was super nervous about starting 3rd grade and not feeling ready for 3rd grade. Ooh, look at that. I want to see what these look like in the world, in a room. I also want to see... Oh, it did. It did. Okay. Headquarters alcove lights. All right, let's get that on the spreadsheet. So yeah, it's been relatively pleasant this week, as much as they were both like, we don't want to go to school. Like, well, I hope for your sake that you figure out a way to try and enjoy it and make the most out of it, because you gotta go. All right, this is inside out. In-game. Okay. So I'm still concerned that those other 2 things that I got from chests are not appearing in my furniture menu. So what was the other one? One of them was an anti-anxiety. Was that right? Anxiety. Anti-anxiety armchair. Okay. Are these craftables? Is that why? And what was the other one that I got? Memory orb transport cart. Are those craftable? Because that would explain why they're not in the collection menu. You know what I could do? It didn't show up as a craftable thingy. Let me go over to the crafting table, the workbench, and see if they show up there. I don't need that. Okay, functional. I would not imagine these are considered functional, but we'll just take a little sneaky peek. Okay, potion and enchantment. Nope. Oh, for the time they finally improved this menu, you know? It took them a while to do the cooking one, so I imagine it's going to take a while for this. But man, once they do... gonna be amazing. They are not in here unless I miss them scrolling through the list, which is possible. So I don't know why they're not... Ooh. What is that? Hold on. Orange glass lamp. Wow, okay, topaz. I'm gonna give you that stuff in a second. What is the second? What is that? Is that a window? Is that a wall? Her level 2 unlock? Why does it look like she's given us mostly motifs? I'm curious what level 5 is. Guess we'll find out. Okay. So, let me see. I have no idea what universe those fall under. So we'll just mark them as question marks for now. All right. Apples and carrots. Has this grown yet? No. Okay, so we can go get an apple real quick. And in an ideal world, Goofy will be selling a carrot, and I can just get a carrot real quick from the stall. And yar. Thanks, Goofy. You're a real pal. Ooh, Lord.
How's it
Stop.
going?
All right.
Oh, hey!
Alrighty. Bring the colorful materials to Joy, but I have to go to the house for that. It'd be nice to get Sadness unlocked tonight, too, so that I can level both of them, excuse me, over this next week. Ooh, look how cute. Look at that. That's her level 5. This pillar. That's so cute. Is this a new gaming thing? I don't think we have this already, do we? This pinball machine? That needs to go in my arcade. Holy crap. Is this what that wall looks like? Is it wall decor? Okay. Now, I have a feeling that it's not possible, but this cutout situation looks like objects from the game. So, like the cologne bottle and this orchid. Oh my gosh, if they've given us shelving that we can add items to. Now, it's entirely possible that this might be a decoration we can just put in and the stuff inside you can't change. But I know I'm not the only one who wants to be able to add things to shelves. Oh, big Volkswagen. Okay. But I am intrigued by that. That wall thing. I bet that's what it is. I bet that's her level 2. Is that wall piece right there. Okay, what else is in this room? I wonder if they're going to have a bunch of different... Like this bookshelf. Like recessed in the wall. Okay, that teapot. The little ottoman thing, but that's like a little table. I bet that's something. Look at their beds. I love that he's got a speed bag in there. And he's got a cinder block pillow. It's funny. Oh, look at her little lights in there. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that light fixture. That could go in my sewing room. Because I'm so not pleased with the sewing room lights. That would work in there. And it's colorful. Okay. And then, of course, this. It does change colors. Look how magical. Oh my god, it's sparkly. It's so cute. This is cute. Okay. Ooh, it is pink. There is a pink one. Old table. Dustbin. Okay, I'm just seeing if there's any other objects that I don't recognize. Okay. Okay, I'm looking forward to the objects. Where's Joy? Aren't I supposed to meet her in here? Is she not actually in here? I'm really excited about some of those objects in there, y'all. Okay, let's talk to you. I need to take my break here soon because I'm overdue. All right, here, take the stuff. Some of those objects are like perfect for rooms I've already done. Not that I'm going back and decorating, like updating them yet, but like when I finally do, there's just like all sorts of stuff. Okay. There's all the supplies. Wow, now that is colorful. Thanks, mind worker Lilith. This stuff will make a fantastic light stick for Riley. Hang on. You must be an executive here, right? Yeesh, that's embarrassing. Sorry that I've been messing that up. Just Lilith is fine, Joy. Besides, you're my CEO, Chief Emotions Officer, or I'm barely in charge of my own to-do list, or sometimes I go by ruler, but it's a bit more for everyday conversations. And I'm super humble. Besides, you're my CEO. Okay, we definitely have to talk about that later, but right now it's time to get crafty.
Fantastic.
Here you go. One super inspirational light stick. Cute. Thanks, Joy. I'll bring this back to Sadness. Great. You two make that new dream. I know you could do it here, but Sadness really wants to help, and I'll finish setting up our remote headquarters.
Yay!
Thanks again for showing me this special place. Okay, so can I talk to you? I gotta say, Lilith, you really know how to create an immersive atmosphere. You're always so positive.
Yes!
Not always, but usually. It's kind of my job. I am Joy, after all. It's really nice, or it's kind of a lot, or don't you ever get tired? It's really nice. Thanks. I mean, I think so too. But it's nice to hear someone else say it. Get up and glow. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to get you your presents. Flowers are no longer up here. I'm not used to that yet. I literally just moved it yesterday. So I'm still not used to moving stuff around yet, but that's okay. I don't know if the poppies will be in here. I don't see them. Not terribly surprised. How much? Hold on. First of all, let's eat that, since I don't have to preserve it. And I don't care enough to keep those, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Because why not? And then I'm going to try and grab as many flowers as is humanly possible. And we're going to put them away. Oh! It is her flower. What other flower did she want? Is she always going to want, like, the yellow flowers and yellow gems and stuff? Because that would be pretty cute. Okay. What was the other flower she wanted? She wanted, like, 2 yellow flowers and something else. Collection. Characters. Inside out. Orange glass-like flowers, so I do need to go back to my house for that. But the topaz is out here. So I really only need to go do flowers. Nope. Orange, so it's not necessarily yellow. But I think it's interesting that all of her requests are a similar color. This is floor 5. And that's my flower storage. All right. I don't remember which flowers I actually have on my person, so I'm just going to do the full circuit. All right, once I get her gifts for her, I'm going to give them to her, and then if I'm very, very lucky, she can come around with me as my companion already. Oh, crap. I don't know what I'm going to make them. Like, what their, you know, tasks are going to be. I hadn't thought about that either. So I can think about that on my break, too. Oh man, I'm so looking forward to The shops. The stalls on the different worlds. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that. Did they change the sound for the chests? Or has it been a while since I've really paid attention? It might just be a while since I've paid attention. Do I really? Weird. Okay. Well, actually, hold on. I do have a pink house lake that I need to put in here. So I can split. Ooh, look how many I have. Are we finally at a point where I can start selling flowers? What the what? Amazing. I've been collecting flowers for so long. Okay. What else do I have? Dandelion, those are yellow. Did I really not need purple hydrangeas? Excuse me? Do I have multiple flowers that are full? It's yellow. This is yellow. The red falling penstemon. The purple hydrangea. Hold the phone. Marsh milkweed. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I feel like I've been collecting flowers for red nasturtium and red passion lily. Okay. And then the yellow stuff. And all the roses in the world. Okay. Nasturtium. Passion lily. Nice. Look at that. Uh-oh. Someone's gonna get big tickles for bedtime. Because that's what it's like, living with children. Somebody has to get tickled. Alright, and then what was the other one? It was the orange glass-like flower, right? Alright. And then the ones from Eternity Isle and the Vale are the ones that are the saddest. Orange glass-like flower. Split. Gimme. Okay, so there's that, and then a topaz. But we can get that out at the gem stall, because there's no way I don't have topaz out there. I just can't believe that I have full enough flowers to actually sell flowers. Because once I started stockpiling, I haven't sold flowers since then. I did early game, like when you have no storage and no money, you know? And you're desperate to make all the money you can. Yeah, that's the last time I've really sold flowers. Except for roses, because holy mother of God, do you get a lot of roses from Beast Stall. It's the only way to get them, but it is kind of ridiculous. You know, that makes me wonder. In the other worlds, is he still going to give us roses at his stall? I wonder if the stalls will look the same or if they'll look a little different for being in the other worlds. Either way is fine with me. I care more about them being there than I do about, this is not where I go, than I do about their aesthetics. I mean, it'd be nice, but also I just want them to be there, period. Whatever way they are. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Now I'm going to look at companion tasks. I have... Aurora's already assigned. So I have Cinderella slotted as a gardener because we know she's coming. But she's not coming for a bit. So I'm actually going to delete her name because she's not here yet. And I don't think she's next. The hints that they've given us for another star path later this year have been Beauty and the Beast. And people are speculating that they are hinting that it's Cogsworth and Lumiere. Which honestly, I'm hoping they are small, but not like tiny. Like the size of their objects in reality. That would be amazing. So maybe like just a little bit smaller than Sadness, like height-wise, but not as small as like the Toy Story characters, right? Because that would be awesome. And then we'd have so much variety of height. Because we have Jack and Sally who are really tall, and then like Maui and Gaston who are tall. And anyway, I just love the fact that that's a thing in this game. All right. I played Sims for a long time, and you couldn't, I don't think you can adjust height now. But when I played, you couldn't adjust height. So all the Sims are always the same height unless they were children. So, you know. Okay. So I'm looking at the list right now. Everything is equal except for digging, fishing, and gardening are one character less per. I kind of feel like Sadness makes sense for fishing because of the water. I kind of feel like that makes sense to my brain. I don't think she makes sense as a digger or a gardener unless you think of her crying watering the garden. Maybe that's a connection. Not really a miner or a forager, snippet catching, time bending. None of those sound right. And then we have Joy. And honestly, I kind of feel like Joy would be a snippet catcher. Because I think of like snippet catching in the same way as like, you know, books of kids who like run around in the summertime and catch butterflies with a bug catching net. Like just kind of that frolicking through a meadow kind of feel. And I feel like that's like if Joy could pick an activity, she would frolic through a meadow with a net. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like Joy's going to be a snippet catcher, even though that puts snippet catching ahead of other tasks. I'm going to put Sadness as a fisher. And I'm going to put Joy as a snippet catcher. And it'll just have to be unbalanced for now. I still think Cinderella would make sense as a gardener. But if Lumiere and Cogsworth are coming, I feel like one of them should be a digger. Kind of feel like it might be Cogsworth. I'm not sure why. And Lumiere, I don't know. I kind of feel like Lumiere might be a good miner because of the gems. He feels flashy to me. And like gems are flashy. I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna speculate about them. And I'm gonna go ahead and commit those ideas for Joy and Sadness. I could always move them around later, but like anyway. I wanted to have it decided before I talk to her and give her the stuff. Because if she levels and I have to pick, I wanted to have already thought about it. All right. Hi. I have something to give you. I'm going to give you this. There she goes to level 2. Boom. Just like that.
Yay!
All right. I'm going to make you a snippet catcher, Sweet Cheeks. That wall is different than the one on the wall, though. It's got like all these swirly colors behind it. And I'm curious why there's this little icon here. Are these the ones that you can use in your pictures and maybe these aren't? Or is this something that I can, I don't know. I wonder what the difference is between the ones with this little icon and the ones that aren't. Anyway, you are going to be a snippet catcher, my lady. And then
There.
I could hang out with her. Okay. Well, I have something to give you. I'm going to give you that. And we'll get you to level 3.
Yay! Hi.
Hi. You goofball.
Yes.
I definitely picked the right hangout partner. Yes. Oh, I did want to give you one more gift. And then, huzzah, level 3. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, I want this so bad. All right. so pretty. Okay. And then I'm going to take my break. Oh, next. Okay. Unlock characters. Okay. And unlock biomes. Nice. All right. Break time because I am long overdue, like 45 minutes, but I've been just super excited. Of course, we chitty-chatted about too much stuff at the beginning because there was so much stuff to chitty-chat about. And yes. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you stick around through my break, thank you so much. I appreciate you. But if you don't, and you've enjoyed your time, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, follow, all of those lovely things to feed the algorithm monster and, you know, make me feel good. Especially if you enjoy being here and want to hang out more. If you're not here when I get back, have a lovely day, night time, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. right. Go back. Alrighty. Back to more stuff. Try and cram in as much as I can tonight, even though we're already starting to encroach on lateness. Especially since I took too long. Well, I took too long. No. Waited too late to take my break, so it might feel like a short second half, but we're going to do what we can. So, we're going back to get Sadness. Or continue the Sadness part of the quest, so that hopefully we can get her in the valley before the end of stream. So, fingers crossed we can do it. Oh yeah. What is that? Headquarters dials. Let me get that in my who's-a-whatchamajabba. My furniture list. There it is. Okay, I was like, wait, what is it? Headquarters dials. Inside out. In-game. Okay. Still acting weird? Thanks for acting weird. Okay. Do I still have to be dressed like this? I doubt it. Let's go to... inside out. There we go. Hello. Talk. There we go. Sadness, you look upset. Did something go wrong while we were gone? Good Lord, woman. Yeah, it did. Embarrassment took control when Riley was thinking about playing piano in front of her friends. She blushed redder than a fire truck that's actually on fire. And the pathway to newer memories and long-term memory is blocked, so I couldn't go find any. We're doomed, right? We're not doomed. This is a temporary setback. Or, yep, we're doomed, but we can keep on trying anyway. Or we can keep trying anyway. This is no time to give up. Riley is counting on us. This is a temporary setback. That's a little inspiring, I guess. But how will we get farther into long-term memory? Let's head there now. I'll find a way in. Ah. Alright, we'll go to long-term memory. Oh. Wait, look. It's a job for my pickaxe. Hello. The place doesn't seem too damaged from the emotional earthquake after all. Maybe we're not completely doomed. See, this is working out already. Now we just have to find some memories. We should find memories that are colorful and fun, vibing with catchy music, or full of her favorite star's style. Colorful and fun. That sounds really nice, but you had better go look for the pop concert musical memories. I just messed them all up. No, wait. What'll we do about all that rubble in the way? I'm sure I can clear that out with my pickaxe. Wow, you think of everything. Well, I've been asked to do a lot of jobs around here. So problem solving has been a skill that I have developed in response to all the stuff I've been asked to do. There we go. All right. Just clear it all. And I'll look for more triple dent gum wrappers. Wow, look at all the joy orbs. Jeez. Okay, I'm seeing multiple ways to go, so let's go ahead and commit to this one first. Alright. Yellow and red are horizontal, and green and blue are up and down, vertical. So, ooh. I like that these are getting more challenging. So, let's see. If I do blue and red and yellow, those would go, So I'm going to need to do this one twice if I have to do it at all. which means eventually I need the red one to be behaving differently. Well, let's go ahead and push this one. Oh, okay. I don't have to do it twice because... Alright, I thought I might have to do it twice because of the red being a problem, but I did not. That's why sometimes you sit there and, I mean, it depends on how you solve puzzles like that, right? But sometimes it's like, I'll look at it and I'll know exactly what I need to do, and other times I'm like, I think I might know what I need to do, but I'm not thinking all the steps ahead, so I'm like, well, push one of the buttons and see what happens. And then maybe it'll make something click, just like it just did. What happens to cars when they get too old? They get retired. Good job. Good job, Triple Dent. Ooh, I see a thing. Hello. Oh, and voila. There we go. What does that thing say? Lost control button. You didn't break it, but you should still probably put it back where it belongs. A tiny bow tie. This spotted bow tie is too small for you to wear. That's interesting that I have all these things that haven't gotten a use yet. Just kind of collecting them for now. Oh, I missed one. I wasn't even looking. See another one over there, but I'm going to do this side first. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. And this one. Ah, hello. That would set the green and red. Okay. And then this one. I had to use all three buttons. What the what? Hello? What's your joke? What's the world's biggest insect? A giant. Reminds me of Grounded 2, which I've been playing recently. My husband and I are working on a base, and I just got to the point where I started working on building the second floor. We're thinking about putting a turret on top. Let's see how that goes. We use the Pebblet foundations on that, though, and we don't really care for it. We wish we had used something else. Ooh. What the? Oh. Okay, so that's yellow and blue. But I want to go in there. What's up? I have all the pop concert musical memories. Yay! I'll take that as your genuine approval. Or, come on, you can be more enthusiastic than that. Or, well, if you don't think we need them, I could put them back. I'll take that as your genuine approval. I approve. I just have an overwhelming sense of impending failure. Are you okay, Sadness? We could review our plan, or we could take a break, or we could think of what Joy would say. We could take a break. Only if you want. I can keep going, and I'd like to keep going if we can. All right. Thanks, Lilith. I feel better now. So if I put these memories into the recall tube, they'll go up to HQ? Yeah. Thanks for doing that. I will, but after. Okay, so that's yellow and blue. So... this one. And then this one. I didn't think petting... didn't I pet you earlier today? I mean, I'll take it, but also... Alright. Why are fish so musical? Because they have scales. Is that it? All of them. Excellent. And there's this thing. Bright bulb lamp. This lamp creates a bright full spectrum light. And another thing that won't be on my collection menu. Ah! The anti-anxiety coffee table. And we will see if it shows up in my collection. Nope. Nope, that's a dead end. Yeah, there's something about riding Bing Bong's wagon through here. There you go. Alright. Thank you. I guess it's time for the next part of our plan, huh? Yes, we're going to make Riley a new dream. Then I suppose we should go back to Dream Productions North and get started. Alright, well, let's go then. And yeah. All right. A new dream to inspire Riley. Are you sure we can do it? Together, we're unstoppable. You're more powerful than you think, or we might not be able to, but we've got to try anyway. Together, we're unstoppable. You really think so? I hope you're right. So we do this like before, but better. Wait, how will we do it without Joy? Well, you can be the director, and I'll work on the set and costume. Oh, that's a lot of responsibility. I can try. I think we'll need some decor that looks like it belongs at a pop concert. Then we'll need a bold costume, too. Does that sound right, Lilith? Works for me. Good for you for having ideas. Alrighty, so a concert. Well, there's this. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And then we'll do a DJ booth. And I'm assuming... Oh, look at that. And there's a speaker. And another speaker. And... how about that? Is that everything that I want to do? Alright, here we go. That all looks exciting. Now you should dress up like a pop star too. Alright, what do I need to do? Bold clothing. That's not how I do things. Bold. All I did was put on some earrings. Go, go, glow light stick. Yes, give it. You and Joy made this? It's so pretty. And your set and costume are very inspiring. Thanks, or inspiration is what I do best, or after all this work, it better do the trick. Thanks. I really think Riley will be inspired this time. You go stand at the microphone, and I'll hold the light stick to help light up the stage. I mean, I did put some pretty bright lights up here. Can I interact with this? Will it let me? No. Okay. All right. A day has passed. Time to check in with Sadness. Okay. The reviews came in. I can't look. What do they say? Let's see. Pop music explosion in Riley's hit Dream. Riley's latest dream hits the top of the charts. It sounds like we were a success. We were. Riley's been texting her friends to design a musical number for the talent show. Oh, I should tell Joy. Does that mean you feel ready to come visit Dreamlight Valley? Do you really want me there? The valley wouldn't be complete without you, or everybody needs Sadness sometimes, or there's some villains I'd love you to meet. They could use your help. The valley wouldn't be complete. Okay, I suppose if you're ready, I'm ready. Right, well, let's do it. Okay. Here she comes, her little cutie self. Look Tiny. You're so cute. All right. Oh, move your hand. All right. Oh, hi. Hello. No. No, don't run. Oh, this place is really big. And there's so many people. Are they all your friends? You could say that. Some friends are frenemies, or they're more like my team. You could say that. Well, maybe you could use this to help them.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Thanks, Sadness. Go ahead and get settled. I'll check back soon. All right. Thanks for inviting me here, Lilith. You're welcome. Hi. Lilith, great to see you. Capture the sun. Hey there, Lilith. I've been thinking we should plan something fun for your Dream Productions crew. Care to help me out? Sure, what did you have in mind? Glad you asked.
Oh.
How about a big game of Capture the Sun? How do you play that? Or, oh, I know that one. Or, what do you mean by Capture the Sun? How do you play that?
Okay.
Well, basically, it's capture the flag with my own sunshiny spin. Riley played the flag version at summer camp once. She had a total blast, and I know everyone here will like it too.
Fantastic.
To play, we set loose these little floating suns and then chase them. It's every player for themselves, and the first one to capture 3 suns wins. Little floating suns? Where am I supposed to find those?
Right.
I'll take care of that part.
Okay.
I'm working with your special effects guy, Merlin. My special effects guy. He's really good, by the way, but I will need your help choosing the best place to play. This sounds really fun, a little weird, or like great team building. Great team building. I love anything that brings the villagers together. Excellent. Let's go scout some areas and see what'll make the best Capture the Sun playing fields. Okay. Find the best spot for a game of Capture the Sun. Take a selfie with Joy at each location. The southern edge of the meadow. Man, Sadness just ran across the plaza. Near the wishing well in the plaza and the inside of the dream castle. Okay, well, let's go here. And I'm going to nudge you. Nudge. Nudge. And then I'm going to do this. That's funny. Okay. Oh! Joy and Olaf. They're going to be super cute together. Okay. The southern edge of the meadow. So anywhere down here? I love that she glows. Because they all sparkle, but they don't all glow. I love that she glows. I was kind of hoping they would end up smiling at the same time, but it didn't really work out that way. Okay, so the inside of the dream castle. I need to figure out what you want. Does she want all blue things? Because that would be really cute. Kind of. She likes just some purple stuff. It would have been funny if they got like yellow and blue. Shiny aquamarine, dusty violet rose, and purple flytrap. Good lord. I kind of wish you glowed too.
Thank you for coming to
Or
talk to
maybe,
me.
I'm wondering if it's a glow for a different reason. You look worried, Sadness. I was just thinking about all the sad things that might happen. We might lose our friends forever, or accidentally trip over a kitten. That would be sad. Or have any of those things happened, or poor kitten. That would be sad. Yeah, it would. And if something's sad, I need to help Riley. So I want to be ready. She looks so shy, too.
It's good that you're here.
Joy always looks on the bright side for Riley. I don't know how to do that. Well, it's not really your job to do that. You're not expected to. You'll be okay. There you go. Okay, what did I assign her? Did I assign her fishing?
Yay!
Yes. You're so nice. Everyone needs a friend like you.
Oh.
Yay! What is this? Yay! Oh! I get this already? I thought this would be a higher level reward. That's an interesting texture. What is that for? Is that a motif? Like a... Not a motif, but something for... What is it? I don't remember what I'm thinking of. The word I'm thinking of is eluding me. Sense of self lamp. I thought of it earlier and now I can't remember what it is. Touch of magic. There it is. Okay, good job, brain. You got there eventually. You just frustrated me first. Okay, sense of self lamp. Inside out. In game. I can't believe they gave us that quick. That's amazing. And I'm so excited. Okay. The inside of the dream castle. Come on. Let's go. Just anywhere in here? Actually, I know what I want to do. Is I want to take off... What earrings? I had the gold earrings because of the yellow. And then the hat needs to go. That counts as... Okay, hold on. Clothes. Mind. Worker. Helmet. Was that not in a list, though? Okay, and the other thing are gloves. Mind. Worker. Gloves. Okay. Mind. Worker. Gloves. Okay. Oh, no. And then... Were those not in my collection list either? Do we have an inside out section in here? Person, general. Oh, frickin' frack. The general section is just so dang big. 466 items. Okay. I really don't like the fact that you can have things unlocked that don't end up in your collection list. Like, the collection list, I feel like, should be all-encompassing. You know what I mean? Anyway. The inside of the dream castle. Just anywhere? Well, then... I love her little hop. Okay. Oh, report back to Joy. Well, let's just talk here.
Okay.
Okay, I think all three of the areas we checked out would make pretty good capture the sun playing fields, but one definitely stands out as the best to me.
Ah.
What do you think, Lilith? I also see potential in all three, but I like the southern part of the meadows, so relaxing, or the fountain in the plaza is iconic, or the dream castle is perfect for a game. That one. It's big enough for the game, but we won't need to run too far to catch the suns. Yes, exactly. Okay, the dream castle it is. Now we need to invite some of your cast and crew to play. Whoever you think would want in on the fun. Well, Vanellope. I can handle that. I have a few villagers in mind already. Okay, so who else? If we had to pick 3... I kind of feel like Vanellope would be one. I'm almost thinking Merida, but she's not base game, so I doubt very seriously they would have me pick, unless they genuinely let me pick whoever I want. So I'm trying to think of base game. Stitch's base game. Am I thinking Donald? I don't know if I want to play a competitive game with Donald. Who else?
Right.
While you go and invite a few villagers, I'll handle the logistics. I could see Mulan, even though she's more practical. Oh, here we go. Recruit players. Well, there's Vanellope, and there's Donald, Goofy, and Merlin. Okay. I was just trying to think of which characters I think would enjoy that kind of game, you know? There's Merlin, and he is legging it. All right, man. Hello. What's up? Hey, hi, Merlin. I was wondering if you would like to join Joy and me in a game of Capture the Sun.
What a magical
Oh,
mess.
yes. Joy did ask me about how we might conjure those small cosmic wonders, but I never imagined that you'd... Did I hear you correctly? You were inviting me to play a game? That's what I thought. Yes. I'd love for you to be there. Is that okay? Or you don't have to if you don't want to. Is that okay?
Yes,
No,
indeed.
Lilith, you must understand me. I'd be thrilled to join in your frivolity, though I must say I'm a bit surprised. Yeah, you just don't strike me as someone who would, like, want to play those kind of games, but more power to you if you want to. I'm used to people needing my help or advice. It's rather nice to be included in the fun now and again. Well, that's nice. Okay. Great. We'll meet you in the Dream Castle a little later. That's cute that Merlin would want to play a game like that. Because he does come off as very, like, serious and studious. And doesn't strike me as... I mean, as much as it doesn't mean you shouldn't invite him, he also kind of puts off the air that, like, he's got other stuff that he'd rather be doing. So it makes it easy to think that he might not want to play a game like that. But that doesn't mean he doesn't want to. Although, should we tell him that Vanellope's playing too? Because Vanellope likes to torture him sometimes. With her dragon breath.
Good to see you.
Hiya, pal. I hear you're getting a game of Capture the Flag together. Well, it's Capture the Sun, but you've got the idea. How would you like to join us?
Whoa.
Well, I sure do love games. So you're in, or games are the best, or this game is a little different. So you're in? Absolutely. This is going to be fun. Fantastic. Well, I hope Sadness feels good in the rain. She strikes me as the kind of character that would really enjoy being in the rain. All right. Hello, glitchy lady. Hey, Lilith. Word around here is your... Lilith talking to Lilith again. Word around here is you're planning a game. I am. Do you want to play? There it goes. Vanellope. Of course I do. As long as you're not too scared, I'll crush you, of course. I'll take the risk, or we'll see about that, or I don't mind losing now and then. We'll see about that. I'm pretty good at games myself. Is that a challenge? Oh, yeah. Yup. Then I'll be there. And hey, winning stuff like this is in my code, so you can just go ahead and put my name on the trophy now. Pardon me? Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have grabbed a dang cough drop while I was on my break. Where are you, Donald? Hello? Yeah, because my sinuses are feeling a little annoyed. What? Excuse me? For real, yo? Come on now. Man. Hi. Like you weren't just freaking out. Okay, hello, Lilith. Donald, how would you like to join in the game of in a fun game of Capture the Flag, but with a twist? It's called Capture the Sun. Game? I don't know. It will be fun, but everyone likes games, or it will help you loosen up a bit. It will be fun. Even you must like to have fun sometimes, right? Ah, what are you talking about? Of course I like to have fun. No need to get upset. sorry. You're right. Maybe I do need to relax a little. Okay, I'll join your game. And I'll win, too. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hello. I was also going to try and get Sadness some stuff. So how'd it go? Do we have some folks ready to join in the fun? Yes, it's shaping up to be a pretty good game. Great. Now I started planning out the details, but I'm going to need your help to make things perfect. I'm excited, or whatever you say, boss, or I hope it's not too much work. I'm excited. Me too. This will be amazing. All right, what should I do next? Well, I need you to make each player a flagpole. Oh, and I was thinking you could dress in some kind of uniform. Riley loves her hockey jersey. Putting it on before a game really gets her in the zone. Okay, I'll go ahead and craft some flagpoles for the players. Yes! Fantastic. And then you can dress up in something yellow. You know, for the theme. I'm already in something yellow. But also, let us go inside and get, I think Sadness wanted a couple of flowers. I think the dusty violet, like, flower bush thingy, and the purple Venus flytrap. So, hopefully... Why do I feel like Sadness and Jack might get along? Or Sadness and Sally? Let's blues. Dusty might go here. Oh. Stop. Alright, well, it's technically time to start wrapping up the stream, but... Shh. Although I shouldn't push it too late because, well... My oldest son should be waking himself up more this year. He finished last year by doing so for school, so he can get up in time for his bus. But it's the first week of school, so I told him the first, maybe the second week, I will try and help him get up. But that after that, he's going to be kind of on his own. This morning, I called him twice. And, it's the easiest way to not potentially wake up the little one who can sleep about an hour later, because their school times, start times are off by an hour. So the easiest thing is just call my son. So I called him twice this morning, but I didn't get out of bed. I got to stay in bed. So I feel like, because earlier this week, there was at least one morning where he was still getting ready when the bus was supposed to be there. Now, the bus was running late, but I was just like, dude, you're going to end up missing your bus doing stuff like this. So this morning was a little bit better. I'm hoping tomorrow will be about the same or a little bit better. And then hopefully I'm hoping not to have to do it much next week, but I figured, you know, he's still getting used to being responsible for that. And it's the beginning of school, so he's not, like, his sleep schedule is still a little off. But fingers crossed that, like, maybe by Tuesday next week he'll be getting it on his own. But I might still wake up just to make sure he's awake, because I sleep like the dead. So I will probably still set my alarm for all of next week, but I'm hoping what will happen is that I will set my alarm, and then... Did she go inside Scrooge's shop? Okay. And I will hear him moving around, and then I won't bother to do anything else. Because his bedroom is right above my bedroom. So, if he's awake and moving around, I should hear him. I have already done the shops today, so I shouldn't have to look around in here. I just need to find Sadness. Oh, her little slow hand wave. Oh, I don't want to look at this. No, I want to talk to Sadness. Oh. Thank you for talking to me, Lilith.
For coming to talk to me.
Yeah, absolutely. You're awesome. Oh, look at you. You happy for your gift?
Yay!
Yay. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't have to. You're right. I didn't have to. I wanted to. Partially because I want to level you up. So what is that? It's not a thing, though. No, it's got to be a motif. Okay. Craft flagpoles. Well, we could do that in here. There's a workbench and everything. All right. What? What is that? I'm gonna wait and see if I get a request to make that. Rainbow energy. All right, flagpoles. Ooh, get crafty. Nice. Dig anywhere in the valley. Interesting. Okay. Give these to you. I give it to you. Thank you, Lilith. These are perfect. You're welcome. It was nothing really, or, well, it was a lot of work. You're welcome. Now, while you're making those, I talked to all our players and told them to meet us in the Dream Castle. Okay, we should head over to the Dream Castle now so we don't keep everyone waiting. Don't forget to dress in something yellow for the game. I'm already... Look at me. I'm already in yellow. See? Didn't even tell me to do it. Just skipped right ahead. What are we doing? Yeah, I thought about changing the people out of their spring, summer kind of stuff that I put them in earlier. But I think I'll wait until maybe the end of this star path or near the end of this star path when we get more into fall. Take a picture of everyone together before the game. Okay. Well, okay. Merlin, why are you all... Good Lord, Goofy! Dude. Does that count? Okay. Alright. Alright, Lilith, how are you feeling? Ready to do this? I was born ready, or I guess so, or I just hope everyone has fun. That one. How could they not? This is going to be amazing. Yes! Now, let's get this game started. Okay. Oh my. What? I'm getting stuck. And bring them to my own... Which one's mine? This one? Oh, I only grabbed 2. I like how Goofy is just, like, running towards the railing. Dude, that's not how that works. Huzzah! Talk to Joy inside the Dream Castle to receive your prize. Congratulations, Lilith, you won. And here's your prize. Okay. Presents! Open your prize, or open your prize. You deserve it. What is it? Presents! Gimme, 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 gimme. What the heck? What in the nightmare is that? Although that would be good for my craft room. Totally could do that. Oh, that's not where this goes. Copy. No, cut. And paste. Clothes. Okay, good. Alright. Is it an actual thing? Yeah, it's an object in my inventory and not an actual furniture piece. The head of a mysterious plush bear. Where's the rest of it? Joy, why was my prize this plush bear head? What? That was not what I put in the prize box. What is that? I'm not sure. It's so bizarre. It's kind of cute. I'm a little scared. It's so bizarre. Where did it come from? I'm not sure about this, Lilith. I get a strange feeling from that plush bear head. Is this a crew prank or some kind of special effect? I don't know, but there's something sad about it. Looking at it makes me feel off. Well, we should keep this thing safe for now. Sheesh, all I wanted was to play a fun game to raise morale, and now this weird bear shows up. What is going on here? I have a theory. I'm not sure, Joy. I'll hold on to it until we have more information. So, my first thought was, I wonder if that's something Stitch would do. And then I was like, maybe as a prank, but then it's got an air of sadness. Oh, look at her looking at a little memory with Riley. That was cute. Look at her. Oh, and she's hugging it. That's so cute. Oh. That's so sweet. I love it. All right. So, but then it said we had an air of sadness about that memory. And I was like, maybe Stitch was sad we didn't invite him to play this game. So it's a theory. Because I wonder if that's how we're going to connect sadness to some of the characters. Because I feel like one of the options that I had earlier to talk to her was that, you know, everyone gets sad sometimes. And it's like, I wonder if we're going to connect her to some of the characters because they're feeling sad about something, you know? So that's an idea. I don't know how that's going to play out, but I don't know. Yeah, my first thought was that Stitch traded out the prize. So, we'll see. All right. Is that where I need to cut it off for now? Sadness has a new quest available. So I'm going to talk to Sadness and start this quest. So that way I can make sure... Because sometimes when you talk to them and they have a quest, they don't trigger until you make them trigger. And then sometimes when they have a quest, as soon as you talk to them, it triggers. So let's just talk to Sadness now. And see what happens. And then... I might do a little bit of duties. And get some stuff unlocked from the Star Path. Not you, Rapunzel. I mean, I love you, but... Right, everything can be sad if you think about it long enough.
It's okay.
Storms are brewing. Hello, Lilith. I noticed it's been raining inside some of the buildings. Is that usual around here? No, definitely not. I guess I need your help then. See, it automatically start. No, it didn't automatically start. I had to prompt her. Oh, well, whatever. See, sometimes I got in autopilot mode and I just click buttons. I'm not sure why, but it started raining inside Remy's restaurant, Mr. McDuck's shop, and the Dream Castle. That can't be good. Or strange things happen around here a lot. Or I wonder what's causing that. That can't be good. That's what I was worried you would say. It's okay. I love solving a good mystery. Or we can figure this out together. Or why worry? It's not like it's your fault. We can figure this out together. You're probably right, but what is it? What if I'm causing the rain? Can you do that? No. I mean, I never have before. I just have this feeling. There's something really sad happening here. I'll need to investigate these clouds for more info. Afterwards, I'll talk to Joy about this. Maybe the three of us can figure it out. Okay. Oh. I was like, it wasn't raining when I came in. Hey, Scrooge, what's up? Is this good for business? Visit the locations with indoor rain clouds. Oh. Okay. Well, that is a good place to stop questing for now. So let us look at duties. Uproot 9 thorns. Practice mindfulness. Whip up a 1-star meal. Go fish. Earn 5,000 Dreamlight. Dig anywhere in the valley. Alright, so... What? Are you still with me, Joy? No, she is not. She runs quick.
You know,
It's so sunny. I bet Joy likes that. Well, it's raining in some buildings right now, so there's that. Okay, let's hang out. Yeah, I do want to spend time with you. Let's go. And we'll whip up some 1-star meals. In fact, we'll whip up 3-star meals so I can make more berry salads. Okay. Nope, I needed one more. All right. Pick the fruit that puts Snow White to sleep. Excellent. I was hoping it would do that, actually. Nice. All right, P. Mine precious gems with a royal tool. Cool. Go fish. Let's try and do that and uproot night thorns if we see them. Oh, she's not high enough level to do anything for me, is she? Or, like, not very much, right? It'll be better when she's leveled higher. But see, like, for fishing, you could equip somebody who's fishing fish and then someone who is seafood. The critters, I mean. So that would be super handy. Glitching out over there, sir? Are you giving side-eye to sadness? What's up with that? Alright. Is that... Oh, I was like, wait. Why is it not registering? Because it was 4 out of 5, not 5. Okay. Tackle Royal Tasks 3. Look how little these are now. Dig anywhere in the valley. Practice mindfulness. Let's go ahead and look around for some more night thorns. See if we can snag some of those. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's going to be a mixed bag on the changes they've made to the star path. I think I'll be fine with it either way. Although I think I still would have preferred the old way of being able to unlock. I think I would have preferred the old time lock way instead of the new time lock way. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out because I don't tend to race through the duties anyway, because like I've said before, I only play for stream on Thursday nights right now, and then I only get about an hour, maybe an hour and a half max before work, and that's if I don't have to do laundry and like my kids are, you know, like the buses are on time and the kids are, you know, getting ready the way they're supposed to and stuff like that. An hour and a half is quite a bit of time in the morning, but I could have as little as 15 minutes depending on what else I have to get done. If I have to take a shower and if I have to do extra for the kids in the morning or laundry, cleaning something, whatever. So, you know, I kind of self-pace anyway. So it may not make me any difference to have not everything available. You know, it might take me 5 weeks. I don't think it will. I feel like I usually take less time than that, but we'll see. But I'm sure the people that don't like it will be very vocal, you know? Sell gems. Alright, well. I don't know what I'll sell, but... Actually, you know what? You know what I could do? Is I could actually clear the gems out of the storage next to Aladdin's stall. Put them away, because I have a feeling... I can't remember which ones. I feel like garnets might be over full now. And I probably could just sell them. I don't need to do more thorns at the minute. So... yeah, I have a feeling I would have much rather have done... you know, even the big ones. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. No. What? It gave me all kinds of... what? Wow, it gave me so much time, and that's good, considering I ran out of food for the glider. Okay. Because even if I don't go very fast compared to many other people, I still feel like 5 weeks is more time than I would normally have spent on getting through an entire Star Path's duties and all of that. Even with the cook 30 meals or whatever the heck those things were, they were huge and they were intimidating to try and make sure you could get through them, but I still don't feel like it ever really was that burdensome feeling for how I normally played the game. But obviously I don't play the game like everybody in the world, you know? So they've got to try and figure out how to appease the majority of the player base as often as they possibly can, which is fine. So far I haven't seen anything that's made me go, well, I'm not going to play. And if you choose not to play because you are so annoyed, then that is your choice. And I'm sorry that you are that upset. But hopefully that will not happen to too many people, because it's such a fun little game, you know? And I know a lot of people really enjoy it. So it's really unfortunate for people who really do enjoy things to feel like it's changed so much that they don't enjoy it anymore. But at least there's variety in the world. It's not like Dreamlight Valley is the only game that's possible to be played. You know? I'm looking forward to playing some Dinkum this weekend. I got the majority of my tree farm planted. Was it Monday that I actually got to play in the evening? No, I think it was Sunday night. Because my husband was playing like a free... I don't know if it was a free day or a free weekend of the newest Battlefield game. And he used to be really into the Battlefield games and then fell out of love with them because they did some stuff he didn't enjoy. Speaking of not playing a game that you don't because you don't like the changes they've made. That was how that was for him. Okay. Catch fish somewhere peaceful. Where are we at? I do need to wrap it up soon though. So, let's go ahead and put these down here. And put these down here. And okay. Trying to think of what all I can drop off. Okay, drop this stuff off at Moana's boat. And then it's so weird having everything here. I mean, it's nice, but it's just weird, you know? It's so used to dealing with stuff the way you had it for so long. And even if you've been thinking about moving stuff around, when you finally do move it, your habits are there, you know?
Hi there, pal.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now... Excuse me? This is B stall. I was like, where the hell are all my gems? Not at B stall. Can I get them all? Fantastic. Now, that's not what I want to do. So what I'm hoping is that there's going to be at least a few chests that are full enough to where I can just have gems that I can just sell. Hi there. Hey there, Lilith. Congratulations on winning Capture the Sun. Though I'm sorry your prize went missing and you got that plush bear head instead. Do you think someone's playing a joke? I heard Merlin say something about magic. Must be industry slang. Your pal, Joy. Lilith, I'm sorry you got that strange bear head instead of your real Capture the Sun prize. So I decided to send your actual winnings. Hope you love it. It's a sun. Wait. New furniture? New furniture? Miniature glowing sun. Oh, well, I can replace the plush bear head since it's not actually a thing. Glowing sun. Inside out. In game. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. No. I'm going to the 5th floor. Oh my god, these lanterns are so bright. It's kind of ridiculous. It's fine. Oh, Lord. I really should do some rearranging in here. Ugh. Some of these things from like Eternity Isle and Storybook Vale, you guys are so gonna get full soon. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, do I have... Hold on. Okay. Well, this is all C, right? Crystal. I did not bring crystals with me. Diamonds. Ooh! I mean, the shiny variants are still a long ways to go, but all things considered. See, I think it's garnets that I have a ton of. Yep. Alright, so grab that, put that in there. This isn't shiny, though. Alright, naturally get to sell some garnets. Onyx. No. Donde está? Do we have other... Oh, we do have, like, opals. Hey, Bama, how are you? Got here not long before I'm going to wrap it up, but I am still here trying to get some duties and stuff done before I wrap it for the night, so welcome in. I hope you are doing well. I know you haven't been playing much of this game as of late, but have you picked it up for the update? They've got some interesting updates going on in the game, so we'll see how it's received. I feel like it's going to be a mixed bag, but I feel like it's always a mixed bag. I am enjoying the update. I already have Joy and Sadness both living in their house here in the valley. I don't think they are in their forever biome, but for a while we're doing, you know, their quest chains, their friendship quest chains, I feel like it'll be fine. But, did I already do Peridot? I thought I did. Oh, that's Crystal. But yeah, so far I like it. I like having 2 critters. I figured out the motifs, how to add motifs. It took me a minute to figure out how to add motifs to a picture, but I did figure that out. So I might play around with it a little bit for dream snaps, but I don't know how often I'll use it, but that's just because I'm not like super awesome at that anyway. I think the biggest point of contention is going to be the changes they made to the star path. I'm not sure how that stuff's going to get received. I've seen people complaining already, but I feel like no matter what they do, people are going to complain, so you know. I feel like it'll be okay for me, but I feel like I would have enjoyed keeping it the way it was, but this star path will really tell me if I'm like irritated by how long it's going to actually take to get everything opened up. But I'm trying to think. Oh, I haven't gotten any of the stalls put in Eternity Isle Storybook Vale, and I don't know how to do it yet, but I am looking forward to that. We went camping to Georgia to see your son. Well, that's awesome. And I know you are into camping, or at least I think you are, right? Or is it just because sometimes you get to go to the beach when that happens? Yeah, I feel like you went camping quite a bit, so if you don't enjoy it that much, then that would be kind of odd to me. if you did a lot, or if it was because like there are other things that go hand in hand with camping, you know. Well, that's nice. You got to see your son. That sounds to me like you don't necessarily live super close to get to see him frequently, so that must be nice. Why can't I use this? Okay, I was like, why won't you let me use this stall? I should have put this shiny peridot away. I did not pay attention. That's fine. I'm not gonna sell it. Camp a lot, going again in a couple weeks. Goodness. Well, awesome. So again, I hope you enjoy it. Pet your critter companion. Now, can I pet the ones I've already petted and have it count? I can. Now, the next question is... Where's the other one? Okay, I can pet you. Did that count? Okay, now if I do this... and I pet you guys... Okay. So then I can switch one more time. Okay. That almost didn't feel right to do. Okay. I feel like the rest of the stuff I could probably do pretty easily, but I might... What the... Oh, I thought for a second there, I was like, how close is he without actually being leveled? Alright. Those are the two I was working on. Okay. What do I want to do? Do I want to do anything else? I kind of feel like what I want to do is I want to spend points. And then I really should wrap it up because I'm half hour late and school nights, you know. So ready for Autonomica, but probably won't have access until end of September. Yeah, they even said it might be early October, which I was like, So I was really hoping it would be earlier, and I'm hoping it's still September, but I get, you know, it's the alpha, you know, and there's a lot that they're working on and getting it all to behave together. You know, that's because they keep mentioning like they've got all these systems and all the systems work, but it's making sure that they work together. That's the real trick of trying to get it into a state enough to release the alpha. So, I get it, but I'm also like, I want to play it now. It'll be okay. I'm not doing anything here. What am I doing? Oh, I'm getting rewards. That's what's happening. Okay. And I can't do this at all yet until I get all of the other rewards done. Okay. I have 380 tokens. Well, let's do some obvious stuff. Plenty of other stuff to do. Very, very true. Very, very true. Well, I think the reason I was hoping so much for it to be earlier in September was just because I have that week off, and it's like, I mean, I should probably do other stuff with my time, but also a week off with a brand new game? That's okay. I'll do other things, and I'll be just fine. Those suitcases are really cute. Okay. Now, go ahead and do this. I need to know what these are. The heck are these? There's a lot of them. It's a motif. Okay. That's odd. Because there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. There's at least 3. Are there any in the bonus rewards? No. Okay. So, but I don't remember seeing any other motifs that look like this. So this is an interesting... Is it because they look kind of like film strips? I don't think so. I was thinking like the top and the bottom almost look like film, but not really. It almost looks kind of like stitching. I don't know. Those are kind of weird. All right. So we're being cheap. We're being cheap. Luggage is so cute, right? Well, and did you see these? These are stinking cute too. And then we get them in that other color too, the blue. Although I think it looks more like a mint. But I love like these. I mean, I don't want these in my home. But like if you go to like a little diner, like when they have these kind of booths and chairs and tables and stuff. And I feel like my great grandma had a set that was kind of like this, where it was the metal frame with like the little vinyl cushions and stuff. I feel like I remember a table that was kind of like this, maybe a round version, you know? But that was a long time ago. And those memories are kind of all like, I don't know, kind of got that haze over them of time. All right. Oh, I'm getting moonstones. This jukebox is fun too. And of course, there's all kinds of stuff that I want from the Inside Out stuff. Looks like the furniture from one of the restaurants at Hollywood Studios. Mm-hmm. That's a Disney park, right? We went to, it might be the one you're talking about, where it was set up like a drive-in and they actually had a big movie screen and then the tables were inside like fake cars. We went there for our honeymoon, and well, while we were on our honeymoon, because we went to Disney, and our waiter had never been to a drive-in, so we had to tell him like our experience, I guess, a little bit about going to the drive-in when we were dating, because that was one of our favorite things to do, was go to the drive-in. All right, go ahead and buy that. Oh, obtain at least 3 of the words. Did I not do 3 on this page? Do I want this dress? I kind of really want this screen. The convertible couch. Oh, I'm going to do a drive-in. It's going to be fun. Okay, I don't want to spend too many moonstones. So it's either going to be the backpack or the dress. I'm going to do the backpack. No, a different one, but the sci-fi one has great milkshakes. Oh, is the... Yeah, because the one that we went to, the movie they were playing was some black and white sci-fi thing. So maybe that's what the one... Oh. That was a long time ago, though. It was over 20 years ago now. So my memory is, again, kind of that foggy memory thing where it's like, I remember like snippets of things, but not like the whole day. Like I remember sitting there and I remember seeing the black and white sci-fi movie. I remember talking to the waiter about the drive-in. It also they had these little like fake ice cubes with lights in them for like their specialty drinks. So I remember getting one of those. So my light was all flashy like a disco ball. All right. And this one needs 3. Okay. Gosh, everything on this page is muy expensivo. Okay, I'll go with this. All right, so it leaves me with only 85 left. I'm gonna do this. We'll just get those moonstones right away. And then I have 25. Is there anything that is just 25? No, so I could do the floor. Let me look at my rooms coming up. I gotta record 2 decorating videos on this weekend because the next weekend I work and I will not have time to record it next weekend. So I have to record 2 videos completely this weekend, which is possible, totally doable. But I also want to try and dye my hair too, which is a process. Maybe I could combine the efforts. Maybe I could record the videos on Saturday and then dye my hair on Sunday after stream. And then while I'm waiting for my hair to dye, I could record the, well, yeah, I could probably do the voiceovers during that time. Because I have to wait 2 hours for my hair to sit. So, all right. What am I looking for? I am looking for my list of rooms for decoration. So what are my next rooms? I almost feel like this floor might be up for one of the next 2 rooms. Maybe. So I'm going to get it just in case it'll work for what I want it to work for. If not, then that's fine. I mean, I'm going to get all the stuff eventually anyway. All right, now I got to add this stuff to my spreadsheet. And it's not the spreadsheet. It's the spreadsheet. This is clothes. So we have, quote, patchy, travel backpack. And this is, what is it called in this one? General? Okay. And joyful flower sunglasses. So have you been playing the update yet? Or, well, I guess if you've been away, you might not be into it yet, but... Furniture. Cozy. Whoa! What did I just do? Wait a second. What? Hold on. What did I do here? What the heck? Miniature glowing sun. Hold on. I feel like I screwed that up somehow. Haven't played? Well, I know the last time I talked to you, you were like super into Tales of the Shire and probably still playing Planet Crafter, if I remember right. But I might be misremembering. You have been away. So I might be crossing 2 different conversations that we had in the recent past. Like, how long ago was that? I don't remember. The summer has been like both busy and not busy, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird. It's also been yucky outside, so it was a little lackluster. And then I just marked all those in-game, which is not true. Purchase, event, and event. There we go. Okay, so why did I mark the miniature glowing sun as Alice in Wonderland? How did I do that by mistake? Is it Inside Out? It is Inside Out. Oh, you know why? Because I have data validation on and I started writing inside and stopped at IN and somehow ended up picking Alice in Wonderland by mistake. So there's that. Have you watched Sarah play Tiny Bookshop? I have not watched her play it. I feel like there's been a few people playing Tiny Bookshop, but there's so many games that I keep seeing pop up that it's hard to keep track of what everyone is playing. Is that the one where it's like a little camper and it's kind of like pastel colors? I haven't seen any gameplay, but I feel like a few people have been playing that lately. What did I watch? I feel like I popped in... Sem was playing something that I popped in and watched a little bit of. And then I think I was in a GG Creative Dinkum stream recently. Okay. Yeah, there's been several, like, bookshop and book library and simulator games that have come up lately. There's been a lot of simulator games lately, or like little shop type games. So yeah, I'm kind of tempted just because, I mean, I work in a library. You know, it's like I feel like some of those games, it's like, is this gonna be like right up my alley because I actually work in a book, work with books. Okay, so there's no more there. Is that really everything? I did a lot of motifs. That's why I did motifs, and I did moonstones. But we are on our way. We are unlocking stuff, and apparently we will be paced by routine duties. But that's, like I said, I think I would have preferred the old way of them kind of force pacing upon us, like time locking stuff. So we'll just see how this goes. But this is a big old revamp. I don't know if you've seen anything about the update to the star path and duties and rewards and stuff. It's like they were like, we got rid of time lock stuff, and then we also added different time lock stuff, and I don't think that's gonna go very well, but I don't know, because I wasn't as bothered by the previous time lock stuff as other people were. So for all I know, those people will be fine with the new way of doing things, but I kind of don't get the sense that that's going to be the case. Just because I've already seen people bitching about it, you know? Yeah. Keeping up with the changes in patch notes? Okay. Well, what do you think then? Do you think it's going to go well? Because I actually thought, and it's probably just because I didn't fully like put it together as I was reading through the patch notes, and it was kind of like looking at it and then reading the patch notes that I was like, oh. But for some reason, I thought maybe if you did the premium, that the routine duties would completely open up for you, and they don't. They still pace. It's just if you happen to come in later in the star path and things are already all opened up, you don't have to do them in order. So all of this stuff that's supposed to help you open up the bonus rewards is still time locked. Yeah, it'll all be fine. See, I don't think it's going to bother me too much because I don't play it super fast anyway. But yeah, I felt it, like it was a little cheeky to be like, we got rid of time lock and then we created different time lock. So, but I think people are going to complain no matter what they do to try and change things up and address some of the complaints that are related to this kind of stuff. So I don't think there's ever going to be pleasing everybody, you know? All right. I do need to wrap it up because, well, it's a school night and I do still have to kind of be up early to help my oldest get back on school schedule. But Dream Snaps is coming out tomorrow. And regular quote of the day and shorts and stuff is, if I have the stuff, I try and get it out because otherwise it just piles up and I get overwhelmed by it. So I've just been like, shove it out into the world. And then Dinkum, I should be here for Dinkum on Sunday. I will be working probably on getting the dirt side of my new tree farm set up so that by the time I hit autumn, I will have mushrooms that I can go and harvest in one location as opposed to trying to run around and find them in the wild. And in an ideal world, I'd like to maybe start thinking about moving Melvin and or creating some kind of furniture decor storage area where I kind of can put everything out that I have so I can see what it looks like. but also kind of create like a little space for that. But that's still kind of just an idea that's brewing. It's not fully fleshed out. And it might just be one of those things where I start slapping stuff down and just see what happens. And I still haven't finished doing anything with the rain area since I moved her, because I was like, ooh, I need to try and get this tree farm set up so that I can be ready for mushrooms in autumn. So I'll get back to her sometime after I finish the tree stuff. But it's coming along, so yeah, that'd be great. Come in and see. I made my Pleeps waterfall in their water feature pond thingy, and I really love how it turned out. So I'm really looking forward to playing more with waterfalls in some other places, because it was one of those things that I was like, I should do that, and then I did it, and I was like, I'm so glad I did that. And now I want to do more. So yes, next Sunday after this weekend I will be canceling though, because I work. My big book sale event is Labor Day weekend. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget to hit thumbs up, like, subscribe, follow, all of those things. I'm probably repeating things because my brain is jelly, but I hope you have a lovely day, nighttime, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will see you next time. Bye.